day.
I can imagine that. I can imagine.
Yep. The shit fucked up because it crashed hard on me.
Good day.
There's two of you, but that's fine. Hey, there's two Joes.
We are clearing our palate.
Oh, fucking making me want fucking pickles now.
Pickles.
Mm-hmm. All the pickles.
I just thought I'd get as many Joes in the chat as I could. Sorry.
Malton in Montreal. Good day to Benjamin Hubbard again. Hubbard. Good day to you too. So yeah, we just came from News Channel. We did a beer analysis 101 on Sam Adams Boston Lager.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
You are correct.
So I'm gonna drink the other can of Sam Adams that Chris brought me.
Oh, that's on you.
All over you.
Face, neck, and chest.
Well, I'm basically out of beer in the house. I gotta go to the beer store again.
God damn it, Chad.
There's no way you're out of beer. I've seen your table downstairs.
Oh, that's all. That's review beer. That's not just drinking beer.
See, Chris,
Sounds like it's a review night. Live
Chris,
Albino Rhino beer review.
You're such a fucking noob when it comes to the beer tubing scene. There's a difference between drinking beer and review beer, okay? You got to get your shit together.
If you're going to be the best, if you're going to be the heir to the throne of King of Beer Tube, by the way, just saying.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're going to surpass someone
on you.
I mean, if you're going to surpass somebody in subscribers by a single sub, yet you have like 80 more videos than he does, and he doesn't have any videos.
Did he just surpass you in subs, Joe?
He finally did. I think he's at like 44 or 45.
They're neck and neck though. They're really fighting. They're fighting for that little piece of pie.
You know what? I'll be the honest one here. 4 of my subs are actually my other accounts, just to bring the sub count.
What a fucking cheater! What a cheater!
Oh my god,
Joe, you already fucking knew that anyway. So
you're already
Joe's still leading by fucking 2 or 3.
You're already Greg's beer reviews. You started off evil and corrupted.
But he didn't buy any yet. Settle down.
So we got the better Greg here. We have Jace. We have Kent beer reviews. We have a nice little Marty Fowler's here. Good day, Marty.
As he just said,
we have a nice little setup over there. It's too bad the better Greg couldn't come in here to fight with the Polish Greg, but it's okay.
Oh, that'd be unfortunate.
You're confusing.
For this Greg, that is.
So yeah, there's some beer topics to go through. Yeah, there's a few, not many, but there's a few.
Beardos.
Well, actually, there's only four things from the Canadian beer news from the CBN today for our start off one. So the craft beer importers, which are they're in Calgary, they are releasing an Alberta craft beer mix pack.
That looks good. Ooh.
So the mix pack will have beers from 11 breweries. Alley Cat, Big Rock, Common Crown, Goat Locker, GP Brewing, Half Hitch, Hell's Basement, Ribstone Creek, Tool Shed, Troubled Monk, and Village Brewery.
Sounds like a good lineup.
Ooh, Village.
I really like Goat Locker. That's my favorite.
I like the name.
So do I. This one's for Nicholas. Flying Boats Brewery is planning a move and expansion.
Nice.
Yep, New Brunswick. Just over 2 years after launching as a garage-based nano brewery, Flying Boats Brewery has announced plans for a move into a larger commercial space. As revealed by owner Mark Melanson on Facebook, the new location is in Dieppe, close to all major roads and highways, for easy access for southeast New Brunswick and traffic off the Trans-Canadian Highway. There you go. That's all it says. There's no timeline for them doing this. Somebody's texting me.
What shit again?
So Humble Beginnings is opening soon in Eastern Ontario. They are in Ingleside. So a new brewery will be opening soon in Ingleside, a small town located approximately 25 kilometers west of Cornwall in Eastern Ontario. So those of you in the Eastern Ontario region, you'll be able to find them fairly easily. Humble Beginnings Brewery is being established by Pierre
Oh, Aaron Doucette's brother.
and Susan Walworth. who are setting up the business on a former drugstore in Ingleside. Sorry.
Instead of like drug hideout or
They
some
tell
shit.
the paper they plan.
Former drug den.
They're planning to launch with a pale ale and an IPA.
Based on
Well-
this news story, not so humble anymore.
No. They're really throwing their craft beer dick around, aren't they?
Oh, now we did talk about this on our Saturday stream a little bit, but I thought I'd bring it up when you guys were here for this. Northern Maverick from Toronto is scrapping all the branding with Trump on it because of backlash over Twitter about their cans with Trump on it.
Don't let social media bully you guys. Come on now.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is their terrible idea ended up not working?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Did you see like somewhere, I think it's in Europe, there was this brand of ecstasy pills that were shaped like Donald Trump that were seized.
What?
yeah, I did
Yeah.
see that. Oh,
The thought that Donald Trump could give anyone ecstasy is just kind of revolting in the way, but you know.
yeah, that's yeah, we should segue into something much better.
This is really good. This is much better. My God, this I have to start sending this one out. This blood orange India Pale Lager from Spindrift it's actually got real blood orange infused with it. Like it's a honest to goodness fruit beer. It's not some bullshit fucking fruit beer. And fuck, smells straight up like blood oranges, like just orange juice, just straight up.
Give me some of that blood on the dusted road, baby. Come on.
Blood orange copycat.
Is it so good it's going to bring you out of retirement?
No, but here's
Oh,
the
it's not that
thing.
good? Okay.
Here's the thing, though. This is incredibly refreshing, and it's actually higher in alcohol than most sort of like India session lagers. It's like 5.5%, and god damn, it tastes just like tastes like blood orange juice with hops in the background. That's it.
If you were
My
going to
God.
review it on your now defunct beer reviewing channel, which still has podcast stuff up, what would you give it out of 5?
It'd probably be right up there, pretty high.
Would you?
I don't know if I could give an exact score, but it'd be pretty up there.
Would you say maybe you could just agree? You don't have to actually say it, but maybe like 4.5.
You're probably in the ballpark. You're probably pretty close.
Ooh, maybe 4.25.
Open up. Piece of
I don't know if I can get exactly there, Joe, because I'd have to take some more.
4.478293 out of 5.
Maybe I'll get back to you on that, or maybe I won't.
Oh, okay.
Let's see who's been texting me before we go on to our next topic.
It sounded like Satan was texting you.
Probably Guy trying to get into the hangout.
Hey, Marty, it's Pickle BDU. Oh God, I watched that latest one too.
Wait, which was the latest one?
Rick!
The whirly durly one, or the blast?
Yeah, the whirly durly one.
Yeah, the whirly durly one.
God damn.
Let's get that. Where's Newart so he can bust out his old man? I don't watch animated.
I don't watch animated stuff. I'm old and adult. No,
I'm a man. I'm 40. All right, settle down, Newart.
calm down.
So what's up with that
I should go
Canadian
get
beer?
another pickle so I can be a pickle albino. Anyway, beer topics. What do we have here? There's a couple I just opened up.
Sorry.
Not you. I don't know. What should we talk about first? How about
What are we drinking?
that looks like a penis. A Heineken-owned brewery has made marijuana-infused beer. How about that? You can now buy a marijuana-infused beer called Super Critical, made by Lagunitas.
Oh, really?
Lagunitas? I've never heard of Lagunitas.
You know, I would have. You know, of all the breweries, I would have expected them to be the ones that did it first. Yeah.
Where is Lagunitas?
California.
California. Well, that makes sense then.
Well, I mean, then a lot of
They're the guys that had a
marijuana
big-
references too.
Well, they had that big news story years and years back where they almost got closed down for all being high in the brewery.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
And they've made so many beers too, like so many IPAs that are like extremely dank. Like going way back to talking good 10 years. They're not shy with their love for the marijuana.
And I mean, if I was every brewery in Washington State, I'd be jumping on that fucking marijuana bandwagon quick. Because man, that industry in Washington State is fucking big right now. Colorado as well, of course. But
it's going to be big in a lot of states in the U.S. as they keep on getting legalized, and the government can dip their hands in and be like, "Oh, we're going to tax you, baby. Give us that tens of millions of dollars. Yeah, you smoke it all you want. You need
make them all high and drunk and driving."
James came up with something great, and he said, "Just leave a 6-pack of Heineken out in the sun for a while, and you'll have some marijuana beer."
Beautiful. So, all right. So, got the next idea for Chad's for Lee's beer analysis 101. We're gonna do Heineken aged in the sun for 72 hours. Everyone can do that, right? Let's do it.
I can do that, but I'm not going to do that.
I feel like it's for science. It's for science.
No, I think we're going to decide on something a little different than that.
Damn it.
Just said, I don't want to spend like 30 to 40 minutes vomiting while we're trying to talk about it.
Oh, it smells like a skunk sprayed directly into my throat. What is happening? Yeah, probably wouldn't be great.
It smells like when my cat ran into a skunk years ago and ran into the house, and the house smelled like skunk, and we all smelled like skunk for like 3 or 4 months. That was great.
So here's one from New Zealand I thought you guys would like, and just the campaign name, just the campaign idea, I would have stopped right away, and it wouldn't have taken a year to decide to stop it. But anyway, a New Zealand brewery has canned a planned advertising campaign featuring disgraced American cyclist Lance Armstrong. Lion Breweries flew Armstrong to New Zealand last year to film the campaign for its Steinlager Pure brand. The brewery's external relations manager, Genevieve O'Halloran, told New Zealand media on Saturday the campaign would not go ahead. She said, we had originally considered using Armstrong to tell a cautionary tale about how much you stand to lose when you don't keep it pure.
Oh, bullshit.
That said, we listened carefully to what people had to say and decided not to use him in any capacity.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. They just didn't clue in. They didn't clue in that would be negative for them. They just that's the thing.
In the first 3 news stories, I've heard 2 of the worst ideas I've seen in beer in a while already.
Oh, how about this one? Before we get to comments, and I'll let Joe do comments because he did so well on Lee's channel. Before we get to comments, the next band team up is Lost Coast Brewery with Pennywise.
Wow, Pennywise is still around? Holy fuck.
Yeah, they're making a session IPA.
Pennywise. I used to have some of their albums.
A session IPA. Session IPA.
Yes, sir.
As you would say. Or I guess
it'll be dry hop with Cascade, Crystal, Chinook, and Citra.
There you go.
I was going to say, it sounds like a beer about circa 2006 until Lisa Citra.
Man, Pennywise was always the slightly more interesting Bad Religion, in my opinion. But even then, it was still like skate punk stuff.
And the beer is going to be called Pennywiser.
Jesus.
Whenever I hear Pennywise, I hear it. That's about it.
It's the Brohim of beers.
No, stop.
That's
Brohanna?
No, the Brohim of beers. That's
that's one of their songs, Brohim. It's basically all just misfits chanting. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. God damn it.
Anyway, comments.
Pickle Rick.
Yes. Yeah, please go to comments. Jesus Christ.
That's a big 10-4 segue. Malta de Montreal says, yo.
Yes, good day, Malta de Montreal.
Benjamin Hubbard says, hey, Rhino.
Coming to you on Facebook right now, Carrie.
Marty Fowler says, hi, guys.
Oh, yeah, hi, Marty.
The extremely classier and way better Greg, Doulahan Brewing, says, evening, gents.
Evening, sophisticated gentlemen, unlike the Greg we have in the panel right now.
I love your accent.
Wankers.
Yeah, he also says, got that link, Chad, but it's late. So I'll just hang out here for a bit if that's okay, mate.
Hey, it just shows what a classy guy he is, that he doesn't want to come on here and overshadow the Greg we have on the panel already. He thinks that much of other human beings that he just doesn't want to destroy our Greg's reputation right now.
But in general, he'd be very welcome to offset the shittier Greg.
Yeah, you could always jump in and do that.
Craig from Beer Reviews has followed us over to Chad's channel. Says better than Bush.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Jason West.
What be going down, guys? Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
That is Redbeard for anyone that doesn't know him.
Hello, Redbeard. I have a red shirt.
I'm going to continue reading comments because I don't know what that means. Jace Westcott says, just noticed Samuel Adams uses a ball can like Steagle.
Well, there's not many choices. There's Ball, there's Crown, and there's one company in China too.
Yeah.
The Better Greg also says, I also thought Lee was retired.
I am retired. Sorry, sir. I'm just hosting panels for all these assholes on my channel now.
Number one, that's not cool.
I'm sure it's all us now, is it?
Yeah, we're pieces of shit. It's all right. Greg continues with, wouldn't be a fair fight for poor Polish Greg when we were talking about them dueling it out. And I said that Polish Greg would probably lose.
That is true, and not to insult.
So easily, it wouldn't be fair for him.
Not to insult the Polish race, because they do have a history of losing. But here's the thing: the Irish are just dirty motherfuckers. That's the only thing about it. They're
Whoa! Whoa!
It's true.
Half Irish over here, man. Half Irish over here. Not cool. Not cool.
I have like 1/800th of an Irish in me, so I'm allowed to make racist comments about the Irish.
Yeah. Stereotypes are real. Here we go. Malta de Montreal says, "What's up, peeps?" Hello. He also says,
"You see it."
He also says, "Go Sens, go!"
Because he cheers for a good hockey team.
Whatever.
Yeah. Define good. Maxwell Star says, "Beer!" Exclamation mark. I don't know what you're doing, Nick, but you're drunk.
I was replying to Malta de Montreal.
You can actually communicate live on the air from this panel, Nick. Just letting you know.
I got that. I was replying to Malta de Montreal while you fuckers are talking over me.
Jesus, salt coming from that motherfucker. Nick, what the fuck?
Not the salt here.
Greg, you're so Nick, you're so salty. You should put it in that beer and make a goza out of it. Here we go.
Put salt in beer. That's just wrong.
Yeah, it tastes like semen, Joe. Just like what's in your beer.
There's a lot of it.
Salty goes with beer, baby.
Malted Montreal says, long-time lurker, first-time commenter. So cool. I know he was on, and was it Lee's channel last week?
He was on the panel. Yeah.
Okay. Marty
What's
that?
It was either the panel or it was the hangout afterwards.
It was the hangout afterwards.
There we go.
Sure where he was. Marty Fowler says, I tried a whole bunch of new beers last weekend. His favorite was Collective Arts Project IPA number 3, I believe is what he was saying.
IPA number 3 was a very, very tasty beer. I was quite impressed by that.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things. A lot of people seem to thoroughly enjoy that one.
Number 2 was good as well. I never got to try number 1, but 2 and 3 were both very, very tasty.
We get their stuff now in the Western New York area, so I'm pretty happy, and I'm sure that'll show up very shortly.
Well, you're going to get more of their stuff too now that Nickelbrook is leaving the Hamilton brewery to make their own.
Yep.
So Collective Arts is going to have a very large amount of capacity without anything to do with it.
Doolan says, Malted, I hear Midnight Oil are playing at La Place des Arts tonight. Bet that will be a good show, he says.
The only song I know by Midnight Oil is Beds Are Burning.
They're still around? Holy shit. Again, surprise.
Wow.
Pennywise is...
All the beds are burning.
I'm even more surprised they're still... I'm more surprised that even they're still a thing than I was Pennywise is.
Oh, God, you need a better microphone, man.
How can I sleep while my beer is burning, says Malted in Montreal.
That's not bad. How do you... why would you let your beer burn?
I like Dead Heart. That's a good tune.
Marty Fowler continues with, I love Blood Orange. We'll have to try that.
Good luck getting Spindrift where you are, Marty. Just saying.
Yeah, in Ontario, I don't believe that.
Random blood orange reference at the Elgin Street Beer Festival in Sudbury. Stack had a blood orange version of their sour IPA, and it was one of the most amazing beers I've ever had in my life. It was fucking delicious. So much yum.
Everybody's talking about fucking blood orange, and I'm drinking a blood orange Hefeweizen, and nobody even wants to talk about it.
No, we don't care, Nick.
I didn't know you were drinking. I'm drinking.
I didn't even know you were even here.
Nick,
why is it backwards? There we go.
Our fuck's given meter is at like -4 billion for you, Nick. I'd apologize. Like I don't. No, where's that? Is that? I love you, Nick. Was that from Hammond River?
Well, I'm not going to talk about it now because nobody wanted to know.
All right. Stop being a baby, Nick, and tell us or fuck off. One of the two. Let's go.
Yes, it's one of the new. It's it's from Hammond River. They've brewed it for years, but this is the first time they've ever bottled it.
Nice.
So
I want to try it.
At least today.
Whoa! That was close, Chad.
I know.
Your eye was in my face right for a second.
That's what I was trying to do.
Anybody want to do a beer trade? So then Malton Montreal says, I'm drinking Hugh Rye.
For a beer trade.
He says, Pickle Rick.
Yeah,
Pickle
he's drinking some rye whiskey and
Goddamn right.
hopefully he's not cleansing his palate.
And he finally watched season 3. So
there you go.
Rick and Morty is the best goddamn show. Oh my god, it's so good.
It is a good time.
Oh yeah,
so good.
The better Greg, superior Greg, the Greg
Yes.
that I idolize, that the one that's not in this room currently, says, "Get more beer in you, Chad. You need to
Wrong
be
with you,
a
that's
good
your dad,
Irishman." Trying to read comments, you inconsiderate fuck.
Yeah.
This is the better Greg, Lester Greg.
Oh, good
He
times.
says, "You get some more beer in you, Chad, and you get to be a skilled Irishman." Maybe I shouldn't have read that. It's pretty terrible. I love you though, Greg. Better Greg and lesser Greg. Malden Montreal said beer dumb idea. I believe that was a reference
to pot beer.
Yep. And then Jace Westcott with LOL. Leave a 6-pack of Heineken out in the sun for a while and it will taste like weed.
I don't know if I want beer that tastes like weed.
Yeah, weed, unless it's flavored, it doesn't necessarily taste all that good. It's just
Yeah. Weed is not for drinking.
Yeah.
Doulahan says won't work in beer. Ganja has to be carboxylated first before it works.
No, better Greg wins.
Carboxylated?
That's
a word.
Mm-hmm.
It's science.
Malton Montreal says, I bet you need a man bun and a long board to drink it. I don't know what that's a reference to.
That's probably beer too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Probably.
Carboxylated says Greg.
Decarboxylated. Okay.
Redbeard needs a link. Redbeard got a link. And Redbeard is here.
I'm here. Hello.
Malton Montreal says, you could just drink PBR, Broheim, LOL. Redbeard pleads for the link, please, with a smiley face. Got it.
It took a minute for me to get noticed. I'm very forgettable kind of thing. You see me, it's like man.
We have a tendency to just even though a lot of people comment and we do eventually read them. Usually it's like 20 minutes after the fact, and then we have to find out what the references were. Usually
yeah, I was going to say I've been here for a little while now, and you're just getting to that comment. That's on point right there.
Yeah, no, that's on chat. That's on chat is what it is.
What that's called is on par for this chat. That's what that is.
Malta de Montreal says Danzig, and then Rhino follows up with Mother. Tell your children not to walk
my way. Oh, good job, Lee, on that one.
Actually, Lee, that did sound actually pretty good.
It was
Dynamite.
That's like one of the few voices I can actually hit in my range. Until he starts screaming, then it starts to go a little dodgy.
Malta de Montreal says define good hockey team equals not the Leafs. Correct. And then Maxwell Star, aka Nick, aka I'm drinking a blood orange Hefeweizen, look at me, says cough Habs. Are we talking about shitty hockey teams again? I don't understand. Jace Westcott continues with beds are burning. La 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 la. Yes, someone can sing it, I'm sure. Lee?
No.
Chris? Albino? No one. Okay.
Yeah.
While the beds are burning.
Malted in Montreal says LMFAO.
Laughing my.
Craig continues with LOL because we're not going to have real words here. Chad goes, Joe is a Sabres fan. That's unfortunate for me. And then Jace Westcott says, Joe is reading comments from Lee's stream, LOL. Are they similar comments, I guess? I don't know. Craig comes back with LOL. Craig, you have to up your game. Yeah, up your game. Jace Westcott says, remember Phil from Wayne's World?
Who was Phil from Wayne's World? Was that the guy that I don't
was
remember?
Was he the dude that puked? Was it the dude that puked when they're singing Bohemian Rhapsody?
Maybe.
Dude in the middle? Where he's like getting pushed around and then he vomits? I don't know, Jace, you tell us because I don't remember exactly.
I haven't watched Wayne's World in a while.
No, it's been a long time. Donkey Donk 127 says, I drink blue ice and get drunk as fuck.
Old vagina for me, guys. Old vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The original OG.
Dirty old vagina.
And then last but not least, Chad with his, commenting in his own comments and while we're reading them instead of just replying, he says, that works. That works, Donkey.
You were reading comments. I didn't want to interfere with your comment reading, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay, hang on. We actually have one more late comment. We have Malted in Montreal. He says, time for a flight. Not sure if he's going somewhere or he's flighting up the whiskey.
No, he's doing a flight of whiskey, I think.
What flight?
Oh, fuck.
What flight, Malted in Montreal? Why don't you mention what you're going to be?
Flight of whiskeys are usually only a half ounce anyway.
Yo, he's going to have a flight of whiskey, and then he's going to be flying.
Whiskey is the devil. The devil in piss form. Ugh.
Just so everybody knows, I'm being stared at right now by a boxer. He just decided to lay down. There we go. No, he's back up.
Everybody's being pissed off.
He's gone. He's leaving. He's leaving.
He's gonna go pee somewhere.
By one
anyway, next beer news is Big Rock has announced the appointment of its new director. Can any of you guys guess who the new director is?
Chris Phillips.
No.
Greg Koch.
Chris Peters.
No,
Big Rock?
Yes, Big Rock.
Oh, that's Big Rick. Sorry, my bad.
Let's
it's gonna be Brad. It's got to be Brad, right?
Yeah, Brews under review. Brad Hanus.
The man who just recently stepped down from his position at Muskoka, Mr. Gary McMullen, is the new director at Big Rock.
Boy.
Yeah, you say that like we should know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Gary McMullen is the head honcho.
McMuffin. McLovin.
It's like all the old Muskoka beers had
Name dropping like a champ.
McLovin.
What did he exactly do for Muskoka?
He was the founder and co-owner.
That's on him.
Is that the convicted pedophile?
No, that was the other co-founder, who went to BC.
Wait, are you serious? There was a convicted pedophile?
No,
okay.
No.
I was about to say, wow, I'm just throwing that out there.
Can anybody explain to me why my camera is flipped backwards?
Because it's a setting on your thing. It's fine for us, but for you, it's
fine
bad
for us on your
don't worry about it.
Yep.
Every camera does that.
It's all good? Okay. All right.
It's mirrored on your end is basically what happens.
I'm trying to show off my cool new Norse shirt that I got from Norse.
They do it so you don't feel disoriented when you move your hand one way.
I can confirm for your Redbeard that I can read your shirt and it indeed says Norse in the correct direction for reading.
Cheers. Thank you much.
Yes.
I haven't done a lot of these live things. I'm still kind of my cherry was just recently kind of popped a little bit.
Well, here's the thing. You've been maybe 3 weeks into this sort of stuff, and you're already doing way better than the majority of the people on some other live panels that we've seen.
Although you did have a slight issue when you rocked the 4K camera and it was
orange
just
bright
orange camera, and you're like, you can't. It was funny though because from our side you came here like, oh man, I got the 4K, got the 4K Logitech, and everyone's like, why do we just see orange? And some people said peach.
I never even had it set to 4K. It can do 4K.
No. It was funny that someone was like, "You got to change your settings," and you did, and the quality was good. But it was
I just speculated it was a super zoom in on his actual beard.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
There you go, right there. Hey?
Yeah.
Looks like we're having a little bit of a battle of the beards on this panel tonight. Eh?
Oh, his is way better. But mine's two-tone, so I don't know.
Saturday, guys. We talked about this a little bit on Saturday. And none of its first legal beer and wine shop has opened up. However, it is much like the original LCBO back in the 30s. You walk into an empty room. You have to have an account set up with your name and everything. You go up. You tell them what you want. They check in their book if you bought too much that week, and if you haven't, they give it to you.
Wow! Is this the brothel? What are you talking about?
What do you buy too much?
This is the beer and wine store in none of it.
Oh.
Oh, and none of it. Okay, fair enough.
Good thing I know that now. I was going on a trip there next week.
I guess up there they kind of got to ration it, probably, because
no, it's a drunken problem, is what it is.
This isn't like the 1920s, though.
But like, what else is there to do up there, really? Like, go get all hammered and run after polar bears or some shit. I don't know. Like, that's
that's pretty much all there is to do up there.
Sounds like the life. Get hammered.
When you
chase
catch
after polar bears.
The polar bears.
I mean, that seems like something that certain individuals would do. I'm not sure everyone's on board.
But just imagine the price of beer up there as well.
Certain assorted individuals. Or sorry, assorted individuals.
Yeah, that would be you, totally, Greg, no doubt.
Totally unnamed.
Don't get mentioned on Lee's channel, little kid. That's what happens, Greg. Lee doesn't love you. We do, though.
Do you really?
I tolerate.
Yeah, we tolerate you more than anything. Yeah, I mean,
love, like Lee at the altar would be like, yeah, I'll tolerate you.
Yeah, it'll be a marriage of convenience more than anything else.
That's right.
Who's the best guy?
Go, you live 3 doors down. I'll fuck you.
All right.
Guy, why are you talking about boobies in the chat?
Because why not?
Because it's key.
Yeah, what else is he talk about? It's like 98% booby talk.
So that was my beer news for the week. So what are we going to talk about now, guys? What do we want to talk about?
Tits. Let's talk about tits.
Guy was away doing a review, so now he wants ad news and me. You know how squirrels are. Go to the link. The link's in Facebook there, Guy. Just fucking it's in the chat. Oh, he's here. Is he? I'm looking at the comments. So fuck you. What? I was looking at the comments.
That was funny.
It's not that funny. I was looking at the comments. It's not like I was being knowingly stupid or anything like that.
Don't be stupid.
I'm just saying that the blind guy saw Guy. That's all I'm saying.
You're looking at the comments.
You were being stupid, just not knowingly stupid.
You know
Hey Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, you're no longer fucking Blackadder beer tube. Just saying.
You're not getting mentioned in.
Well, at least I'm not the Baldrick of beer tube.
I think you might be the Baldrick of beer tube. Just saying.
Oh.
I actually have contemplated buying the box set of Blackadder a few times, but I haven't done it. I enjoy the Blackadder. Yep. I don't know if you guys all do or not, but I enjoy it. Rowan Atkinson.
I've never even heard of it before.
It's Mr. Bean, but not Mr. Bean. It's him like.
The show. Yeah, you meant the show. Okay.
Mr. Bean being intelligent.
I've seen the show. I thought you meant a beer called Blackadder. Sorry.
On Facebook, Paul has an infatuation with commenting or liking like 7 billion different fan pages for the show. So I'm quite familiar at this point.
So it's either. Blackadder's essentially Mr. Bean, but funny. The guy who did Mr. Bean, but funny.
Mr. Bean was funny. What are you talking about? That show was awesome.
Mr. Bean had a lot of funny moments, but I think Rowan Atkinson has a lot more skill when he uses his voice than when he characters.
I won't deny that Rowan Atkinson is all around an amazing actor, but Mr. Bean, to the fact that he was able to make it so funny with like pretty much no talking, I give him props for that as well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny his talent. I just prefer Blackadder to.
Fun fact about Mr. Bean is he totaled 2 McLaren F1s.
No.
Millions of bucks.
Yep.
He also destroyed a Reliant Robin, so there's that too.
Not quite on the same page there.
Yeah. Listen, he probably destroyed a whole bunch of pussy too.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bean likes to fuck.
The Reliant Robin episode of Top Gear was one of the best episodes ever.
That was a fantastic. Yeah,
It was so good.
Anyone who hasn't seen it, Google Jeremy Clarkson Reliant Robin. That just
Yes. That and the train PSA they did are two of the best things they've ever done.
Which train one? The train India or the
about
other?
The old people, like they kept going across the track. So he's like, well, here's a shot of a train at very high speed. And they run into a van, like one car as fast as it can go. And by the time the van even starts to move, the train is like, it slows in slow motion. The train's like right through the van. No one could possibly survive. It was like the maximum carnage you can get out of a train. It was a hell of a thing.
I actually loved that show quite a lot. And I know that they made the Grand Tour to be just as good, but I didn't enjoy the Grand Tour as much as Top Gear.
Really? I thought it's not the same. Celebrity Brain Crash needs to go next season. That was just stupid. But aside from that, it was, and like Top Gear itself, actually, like the original Top Gear with the new host Matt LeBlanc and all that, the first season sucked. The second season, not bad at all. And then they just changed Top Gear USA as well to Top Gear America. Have you seen that? That's a thing.
Is that show back yet?
Yeah, it's got William Fichtl is like the celebrity guy on it. It's fucking it's not terrible, but it's weird. I thought that the one with Adam Ferrara there and Rutledge and Tanner Faust, they were actually getting pretty good. It was good.
I mean, it certainly wasn't regular Top Gear, but I didn't mind it for what it was.
Well, that's the thing. They can't really do regular Top Gear because in Britain, Top Gear is an hour long. No commercials, no nothing. It's like BBC is magical like that. Over here, it's 45 minutes, and that format over there doesn't really work with this. So the Tanner Faust Rutledge one, they had gone to just like one episode of like a big trip or something in their 3 cars, and it had become pretty enjoyable to watch. I liked it. It was a different Top Gear, but they made it work. And now this new one is trying to emulate the BBC one, and it's not really working because, like I said, the time thing just doesn't really.
The time thing. The reason Top Gear worked so much was just that full-on dry slide British humor. Like those 3 guys were hysterical together.
They've got great chemistry. I can't like again. One of the reasons I love the Grand Tour is because it's them again with their chemistry. Like season 2 of that comes out soon. I'm very, very, very excited for it.
I've been watching a lot of Fool Us by Penn and Teller the last 2 days on YouTube, and I've basically been watching it, 1 because it's a whole bunch of magicians showing tricks to Penn and Teller, and I love Penn and Teller, and 2 because Allison Hannigan's in it. So they're
and number 3, your Android box isn't working.
No, it's working again.
Allison Hannigan.
I thought it would be.
I had to uninstall everything and reinstall it.
Allison Hannigan is unbelievably adorable and cute and stuff, but she is one of the worst hosts of a show in the history of the world. I love Penn and Teller Fool Us. If you watch the first couple seasons, it was a British guy who was just the way they have the host portrayed in that show. No matter who they have hosting it, it's cheesy as hell. It's enjoyable, like the magicians and shit. It's amazing, but the Allison Hannigan is not a good host, in my opinion. Sorry.
Hey, I don't care if she's a good host or not. She's hot.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I won't deny that. Even though she's not like hot. She's cute. She's adorable, but she's not like hot. I don't know. She
could have
used to
another
be
old vagina.
Old vagina. Well, see, if you like the old vagina, then maybe that's what. Because Allison's getting a little bit older now. She's had a kid or 2, so you want the old vagina. She's right up your alley. So fair enough.
Vagina's experience. It knows how to take a dick. Young vagina doesn't know how to take dick, and I mean young by like legal age vagina. I'm not saying weirdly.
I'm glad you.
Nice save.
But legal age vagina, they don't know how to take a dick. The old vagina, they know how to take dick. If an old woman tries
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BDU.
This is why I lose a female subscriber every single time Greg is on board.
Back in our
Fuck me.
You only had like 5 anyway.
Greg was here. We had a female viewer who mentioned how much she loved the show and all that. And then Greg goes, find out if she's single. And she deleted her comment and unsubscribed.
Wow.
Can you believe this fucking idiot gets laid on a regular basis? That's just fucking
no.
Like, I wouldn't believe it if I...
And this guy doesn't.
That's more believable.
I know.
This guy right here very much does not. I don't know.
Again, believable.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck.
You gotta take the honey badger approach. Just go after the pussy. If it says no, go after another pussy. They're all there.
Sorry, your pussy's in another castle.
That's Greg's answer for everything.
Drunken one.
was
There's no
the,
segues unless you join us.
This was the feminist corner of BDU. It's concluded now.
Like, we're sorry, your pussy's in a different castle.
What'd you say about Drunken One? Oh, he's
Drunken one asked if we were doing a segue.
I just got asked by the wife to put headphones on because I'm too loud.
yeah. Oh,
I
probably the
know by now you
surprising
put
thing I've
headphones
heard tonight.
But not a condom.
I just randomly checked my YouTube analytics here. 14% of the people watching my videos are female, apparently. Look at me go.
Wow.
Because I'm fucking sexy, you assholes.
I'm looking at my analytics and it says I have no fucking videos. Okay, that makes sense. 43 subs, 0 videos.
Double.
Don't know what you're looking for.
Hilarious.
Fuck you.
I just passed 340, I think. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. If anybody here is not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my goddamn channel right now.
Well, if you subscribe to mine
Subscribe to mine.
I'll just
Yeah.
unsubscribe to everybody and then
Quid
we're
pro
all
quo.
Just don't subscribe to Average Joe's. Just subscribe to
Yeah,
mine.
nobody subscribed to Average. Well, you have to beat Average Joe by 5 subscribers to actually be beating Average Joe.
See, where's the
my
private?
channels are on here.
Where's the private chat for our fucking Hangout thing? I don't even see it. Why can't I see it? Is it right here? If I click that, there we go. Everybody, give me your fucking YouTube channel names in the chat, in our chat right now, and I'm on it. And mine, Redbeard, but spell beard B-E-E-R-D because I'm so witty like that. And then gaming because that's what I started as, and I'm locked into it now with YouTube. It's awesome. So that's why I've been live streaming games recently. Look at me go.
Nice.
Hey, there's one right there. Hey, there's another. All right, so if I click that, new tab comes up. Subscribe.
I have lost 55 viewers in the last 55 subscribers in the last week.
Really?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but weren't you up like 55 subscribers like 3 weeks ago?
Well, I gained 135.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they probably realized what they were watching and didn't want to watch it anymore.
Redbeard, you got to put your link on the side here too, please. On the
Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I think I can do that.
What's this? Oh, you guys are posting. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
just don't sub to Joe's because he has no.
I'm already subbed to Nick, so unsubscribe. Done.
He's subscribed, he's unsubscribed again.
Chris photography.
Oh,
I don't know how to say that word, Chris.
I love the profile picture of Chris photography is the best thing I've seen in a while. That is a happy looking man right
Is
there.
that the Asian twins?
Big smile.
Wait
Big
a minute,
smile.
which link did I put in there?
Guy, did you
in
put the-
basement. Okay.
Who would enjoy banging some Asian twins?
Yeah, we're not going
there.
Put in the wrong link.
I'm in there.
Yeah,
Subscribe.
You're supposed to put your. Oh,
Can't believe Mighty Carbon's nothing. They have 2.5
you're
million.
supposed to put yours in there. Mighty Carmods doesn't need any more subs. Just saying.
That's the fucking best. I'll put mine.
Yeah, who the hell is this random person in here with like 2 million subscribers? What the shit?
All right, Redbeard, I'm subscribing to you right now. You are now subbed by me.
Cheers, guys. Thanks
All
a
right.
lot. Appreciate that.
All right, that won't be long.
Do it just for the subs.
Sub for sub. Sub for sub.
Sub, sub.
One of those people.
You guys are
Sub.
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 I
30%
just
of my
gained 2
subscribers are
subscribers.
female.
Holy shit! I just got like 4 new subscribers. That's awesome. Best day ever.
Wish I had 4 new subscribers.
I might hit. Hey, anybody else in the chat and shit? I'm so close to 350. Come on, come on, come on.
Sub, sub.
I'd subscribe, but I haven't been listening. What's your name on YouTube?
I'd subscribe, but I'm really, really, really lazy.
You guys have just basically turned this into nothingness. Like this is whiny.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure
sure
subs.
I would actually rather be listening to Greg talk about old vagina getting pounded.
Chet,
Hearing about
Chet,
that.
the funny thing about BDU is when
I've
you
got
hit
one-
live, it instantly turns to nothingness. So
I know it really does.
Hey,
Here's
guys,
the th-
I'm assuming your name is Guy. How that? I just subscribed to 2 of your channels.
No, it's just,
You gotta get like at least a friend to subscribe to one of my channels over here. You're the guy with the 2 million goddamn subscribers.
Here's the thing about old vaginas.
That's
Is the
my
breast
channel.
gets tighter as it gets older.
Hey, Redbeard, the one with the 2 million subscribers is not Gee's channel.
Oh, well, thanks then. I'm just going to go into my shit and unsubscribe for that then.
No, that's my Top Gear. While the American Top Gear, I didn't watch it, so I watched that instead. That's my favorite car channel.
Oh, really? Well, you know what? Because of what you just said, I'm not going to unsubscribe, and I'm going to check it out. It sounds interesting now.
Actually, Discovery Channel, Australia picked them up. So they're
worst
around there now.
whiskey review channel ever, eh? I don't know. You haven't seen my whiskey reviews.
And let's keep it that way.
All we're seeing is the top of your head right now. Nice headphones, I guess. Hey, there you go.
There's a lot of comments that weren't read, but I guess if you're reading them, Chad, and responding, I guess.
Almighty
whatever.
Own, I'm up to drinking some old vagina right now. We did do some talking, and it's done now. Kent Beer Reviews, subbed Redbeard.
Cheers!
Beer Court,
Cheers!
what's up? Nothing's up with us. What's up with you?
Yeah, what's up with you, motherfucker?
I will post a link to Craig's channel because I'm a nice guy, so you can sub him, Redbeard. And anyone else? Boom. Done.
Hey, bam.
Yeah. See, Craig, I posted your channel over mine.
I'm
even
subscribing all over the place.
Craig, I'm coming in. I'm subbing on you.
Squirt, squirt.
That's sounds fun.
I'm
Right now.
Absolutely
all over you.
I'm gonna post Redbeard's channel in the comments.
Oh, dude, that'd be like too kind.
I did it.
You're jelly kinging like an asshole here. Right?
I'm gonna hit 350, and I'm gonna have to do some kind of special something for that occasion now. I don't know what the hell to do.
You know what you do? You get yourself a waterproof camera and you do a shower review. That's what I do.
I'm gonna have to
somebody
go
came out with a shower beer.
It was abandoned. It was a brewery in Europe.
Fucking Chad.
If I can get me some of that, I will review it in the shower. I'll do it.
This is my shower. This is my shower review camera right here.
Oh, that's where you used to put up your butt too.
No, that's the camera.
Redbeard, what you really want to do is get your 4 nice solid cans of cobblestone stout.
Actually, here's another end.
Do the gauntlet.
I need to retry that actually because the first time I tried cobblestone, I did not like it at all. That was back when I first started.
You gotta do the gauntlet. You gotta do gauntlet.
The gauntlet is chugging all 4 cans.
Yep. And about what is it like? Isn't it like
you have to do it in 2 minutes?
You can do Guinness too.
The time it takes to do a perfect pour.
Yeah.
So what you do is you get yourself like a 2-liter bucket or juice container or whatever. You pour all 4 cans into it. You let it sit for a little while so the head dies down.
Yeah.
And then you chug it on camera, and then you
get another bucket.
119 seconds.
Just another bucket, put it next to you, and proceed to vomit all that tasty goodness back
well,
into
I mean,
the other
if you're a pussy, if you look at my Guinness Gauntlet, I never fucking vomit.
Well, the Guinness Gauntlet, we had
to the cobblestone one though, did you?
We had the fastest chug on our channel with Paul, the Cantankerous Cook. He did it in 21 seconds, and then he puked it up about 3 minutes later.
Lee, I feel like this channel, you should do the cobblestone stout gauntlet. You have not done it. It's not a beer review either.
Are you sure I didn't do it? I did the Guinness. I did the Guinness, and I did one other one. I can't remember what it was.
On my St. Patrick's Day review last year, I did 4 beers in the one night. I split it into 2 separate vlogs, but I ended with an Irish car bomb, a shot of rye dropped into Guinness.
Yeah.
I was fucking hammered by the end of that shit.
I've had a bunch of viewers ask if I'm going to do any more drinking games on the channel, and I will if I can find people.
You did do that.
Trivia.
Like I don't know if that's oddly enough the most.
Go to your beer store. Go to your beer store. Buy a 12-pack of Mickeys, and see how fast you can chug 6 Mickeys.
Oh, even that.
They have the wide mouth, right? They're not a normal bottle. They have the big wide mouth.
Yeah.
You can do those bottles in like 5 seconds, just bang.
I can't open my throat like that. I can't do that. I can chug a beer, but I can't open my throat and just go back with it.
I did do the cobblestone gauntlet.
No, I did. I'm watching right now, so I apologize. That seems impressive.
How many times did I do the gauntlet?
Did you fail every time though?
Almighty Ohm says it's a sub bukkake going on here.
Oh boy.
That's the best kind of bukkake.
It's not.
Yeah, well, we're all subbing on.
Bolton in
We're all
Montreal.
subbing on Redbeard.
Yeah, Chris, we were putting Redbeard's channel
49
comment. But like your channel does not. I mean, you cheat to get subs. So
Hold on.
whoever's
Wait.
no, hang on. You cheat. You're a big cheater. Chris in the basement. He cheats. He makes other accounts and then subs himself because
You know what, Almighty Ohm? I think the scary thing is just that that's basically the same for me. He said he's from Northern Ontario and he destroys Southern Ontario weaklings in drinking games, and he's also Irish.
I'm all those things as well. What the hell?
I'm an Irish guy from Northern Ontario, and I destroy Southerners in drinking games.
I've never really played a drinking game, but I could hold my own probably.
Malton in Montreal says that's not what he's heard, Redbeard. He heard you open up nicely.
Oh boy.
Who the fuck are you? What is this shit?
Redbeard, welcome to my channel, and all my viewers are as sadistic as the rest of us.
All right.
Oh, gross.
I do open up real nice.
it's all
I
in.
don't know how he knew, but it
It's all in
happens.
good fun, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's very few
Bun,
people.
bun.
There's very few people that they actually mean things to, and most of them don't come here anymore.
Squirt, squirt.
I've done nothing wrong.
One of them was on Lee's channel earlier tonight. I hear.
Oh, fuck me. I'll be right back.
Whoa, was it some sort of a doctor?
It may have been a doctor.
No.
Doctor of Beerology.
Dr. Douchey.
Doctor needs attention.
Pickle Rick.
Noob. That's the new one. Noob.
God damn.
God damn. I always found you. I was super fond of you, noob. Son of a bitch.
Delicious.
No basement beer. No one should ever sub to Tits Beer Ball for 20.
Well,
Why not? Isn't he
Incorrect.
Come on, Jamie, get in here.
I mean, it's funny that you say that, Jamie, because I was looking at Lee's Mill Street Cobblestone Stout Gauntlet, and the last comment is Tits Beer Bong 420. So I checked out his channel. No content in the last year, over a year ago. So.
Oh no!
Oh, good. He finally died. Awesome.
I do my beer vlogs every damn day, baby. Every day. Haven't missed one in 601 days now.
He must have broke his camera finally with all the fucking pot resin that was all over his apartment.
No, he's probably arrested. He's probably arrested.
No, he's out on the streets because Lachlan sees him all the time. He goes in.
Holy shit! It is my favorite African American.
Jeez, way to label somebody.
My God, it's the one true positive voice of beer tube.
Oh my! Rod is here.
What's up, guys?
New person? Cool.
I have sent Rod the link to class up this piece of shit
I
chat.
send Rod the link. Every single Wednesday, I send Rod the link, and I feel that he's just like, "Fuck you, Albino. I don't like you."
Well, that's not exactly right. It's about 99.8% correct.
Chad, you're too white for him, but Joe's just white enough.
I've been down a few weeks, so I haven't been able to really drink or anything. So
You've been sick, Rod? What's going on?
I've been fighting a bad toothache, and they finally gave me some better antibiotics. So now it's pretty much kicked and getting back into the swing of things.
I remember I had a massive toothache, and I went to the dentist, and they fucking pulled the tooth. And I swear to God, the infection on the end of the root of that tooth was about a fucking inch and a half long. It was gross.
Chris, why is it always about
There goes
you?
my fucking headache. And you know what?
Chris, why is it always about you? Let the man tell a story about a toothache and the pain and suffering that he's had over these last 2 weeks. But now you're like, oh, I had one pulled, and now it's super. No one cares, Chris.
Yeah, to even drink beer was like a pain. So, but I started drinking again a little bit more recently. Tested it out just fine.
What are you drinking, Rod?
I'm about to go get a beer in a second. So, Joe, you'll love this. I went out to one of my local stores earlier to pick up some stuff to make for dinner. One of the grocery stores, Kroger is our main grocery store line here. Well, you can make your own 6-packs for $9.99.
Yeah.
And someone decided to stick some Unibrews and to make your own 6-pack.
Nice. Did you grab some?
Well, I got all 3 that were left.
Which one did you get?
I have to go see which one it is, but it was Unibrew. I mean, hell, a 4-pack was like $11.99. So
Rod, I'm going to infiltrate your channel with dual reviews.
Unibrew beer is the devil.
Rod, I think you're being stalked here. My buddy Almighty Ohm has cracked your email address, and he says that "fuck you, Albino" is your email signature.
Yes, it is.
Little known fact, that is everybody's email signature.
Yeah. I'll be right back, and we'll get a beer.
St. Ambrose Amber. Awesome. I don't think I've had Amber.
Wait,
I've
what?
had the McCausland Griffin Roos. I don't know if it's the exact same beer, just labeled different.
Oh no, I think the Amber's a new one, isn't it, Guy?
What?
The St. Ambroise Amber, isn't that a new one?
The red one we had 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, but is it the same as the McLaughlin Roos?
New-ish.
Ambrose.
It's not the Griffin Roos.
Right? Well, y'all CBOs in Sudbury need to stop leaving their goddamn cans on the shelf. I bought a can of, I can't remember, some kind of pale ale. And it was literally made in December of last year and still sitting on the fucking shelf.
Well, that's because you didn't buy it earlier. Why the fuck didn't you buy it earlier?
It's in Sudbury. I'm in North Bay. I go to Sudbury and I go to the LCBO. Like, hey, this is cool. I haven't seen this before. I don't look at the dates because I'm a fucking idiot. And when I get home, I look at it's like,
see, the lucky thing for me, right? The lucky thing for me is I'm blind, so I can't look at the dates anyway.
Oh, that's super lucky. Yeah, no doubt.
Yes,
I do envy you. I do envy you daily, all the time. All the time.
Wow.
Beer reviews. What's going on, Jamie?
Not much, you?
Nothing at all, sir. Nothing at all.
Is it someone else? Seriously? Holy Christ.
Jamie, we missed you on the Boston
house now.
Holy, anybody new? Subscribe to my goddamn channel. I'm almost at 350. I'm so close.
I'm the first guy out of this panel to subscribe to you, Redbeard.
Oh, look at this fucking guy.
Oh, look at him throwing down his fucking big
push the button so quick, lightning fast reflexes.
And I appreciate that, man. The beard loves the you. Yeah.
I was like, look at Jamie subbing the red beard before it was cool.
I subbed the red beard. Fuck you guys.
That's awesome.
I have some interaction going by Jamie.
Did you say you subbed the red beard?
I subbed the red beard long before you guys.
Is the word subbed a euphemism for something else? Yeah, I don't.
I was in my hometown paper, guy. I was interviewed by my hometown paper like a couple months ago. It was pretty cool.
Was it about being on BDU in the panel?
Not so much. It was just on my channel. It's Craft Beer Week. I was during Craft Beer Week, and they wanted shit for the paper, and I'm getting the article framed. Because I'm quite proud of myself. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Are you going to put it right behind you?
There's not really anywhere to put it behind me in my set.
Yeah, whatever that stuff behind you, just knock it down. It had you put that frame that means something.
I need to build a shelf underneath the beam that's there. My apartment has many options for YouTube fun.
I mean, you put that up, you're making that big beer tubing coin.
Hey man, I made my first beer tubing coin.
I have made no coin. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'll tell you right now. What am I sitting at? I'm sitting at a balance of $36.15.
That's pretty good. I'm sitting at 0.00 and then 0 videos, but 43 subs.
Well, you know what? Funny enough, very recently, a bunch of my videos have been like, I'll edit them and it'll come up. Usually I can just monetize, no problem. Now it's not suitable for all advertisers because I say. I'm trying to not say fuck in my videos because apparently that's
fucking stupid.
Bad. It's bad.
Right now, it doesn't even matter. If there's no rhyme or reason to their algorithm, one of the channels I follow.
The rhyme is bullshit. And it rhymes with bullshit.
I think the reason the channel you follow, because I follow that channel too. I think there's certain words that are tagged, and I think their channel name might actually be one of those words by the amount of videos he gets tagged.
I think the record.
Pretty much every new video I put out like now is all instantly not suitable. Like my
I have 6,000 videos on YouTube. I have 100 hits on not suitable.
Okay, so I'll throw a question your way, Redbeard, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to. But have you ever gotten a
STD
an ad check from YouTube?
What now?
Have you ever gotten an AdSense check from YouTube?
Have you been paid?
No, like I just said, they don't give you anything until you hit $100 apparently.
Right.
And I just said right now I'm at. Where to go again? I'm at 36.
Oh, but no, the new rules
it's 1,000 subs too, right?
1,000 subs
$100 in the US.
Oh, really? I just thought it was $100.
No, in the 100 it's just $100.
It used to be that as soon as you hit 100, you would get it. Now it is you have to have a certain amount of subs and a certain amount of views on your channel.
Really? I didn't know that.
That's not what it says on the guidelines still.
That doesn't matter.
Random thought. I'm still at 349 subs. Some of the new guys have not subbed to my channel yet. What the fuck?
Yeah, I contemplated it.
You can always listen to the product part.
I subbed too.
A new one on my
Rod, I still want half the size.
I will hunt all of you down.
You can switch over to a third party and they'll pay you.
Yeah, a third party because the third party is the one that carries all the responsibility. Then.
Yeah, I mean I've gotten that paid before. It wasn't anything though.
I got two things here. Number one. Oh, go ahead.
I've gotten some interest.
Just for a brief sec there, Joe. The new super chat option seems to be replacing the ad revenue for most people.
I got super chat. Nobody's ever
even there.
But I have.
Yeah, even
What's
there.
super chat?
It's the new option on the actual chat thing when people are watching a live stream where they can basically use their credit cards to send you money.
Oh boy!
Even there, that YouTube takes a third of that. They right off the top they take a third.
Well,
of that.
they're going to take something. I mean, that's how it works, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you can go with there's services through Twitch now that you can actually apply to YouTube apparently. That you just get all the money because it's through PayPal and it's just instantly right there to you, and they don't really take any money from you. So,
not sure.
The thing with things like the PayPal Twitch stuff is you have 3 months that you can reverse that charge. So if the channel and I know somebody gives him $100 and he goes and spends that $100, he might actually be out that $100 later on.
Fuck. Yeah. I just tried to super chat. I just tried to donate $2 to the chat and it didn't let me. That was bullshit.
Oh. Well, they have a no albino policy.
That's probably what it is. You know what? It was the stupid thing. They keep harassing me to do paid content, and I'm like, who's gonna fucking pay for my content? Like, really?
Yeah. Sometimes they feel like you should pay me to watch your content.
Exactly. My content is horrible. Who wants to pay for that?
Two things. Number one, we have a full panel, which is a rarity this day and age. Jesus. Number two, Paul would like the link. I explained to him that it is full, so if anyone plans on dropping out at any point, give me a heads up so I can link him in appropriate fashion so someone else doesn't speak.
This is what 10 people is the most people you can have. I'm assuming. What you're saying. Really?
It
wow.
is.
I feel honored to be part of the 10 people. Thank you for having me.
Wait, can we keep chat out of here?
You actually can. Let's see if it works.
Do not dare kick me off of my own channel, or I will fucking beat you.
I think he's speaking directly to you, Greg.
I'm speaking directly to all of you. I will break.
No, seemed like it was directly at Greg. I'm gonna go with that.
I lost a subscriber. I'm down to 348 now.
I just keep on hitting sub and unsub over and over.
What the fuck with you?
Fucking bastard.
Rod's falling asleep over there. I hope he does fall asleep so we can get.
Oh no, I'm just finishing some upload of a video.
No, you need to fall asleep for my screenshots.
No. Rod is
good call.
I'm not Lance. I'm not gonna fall asleep.
I need to upload a video. I'll be back.
To my knowledge, I don't think Rod has taken down like.
Is that a mirror behind you, Rod? Is that a Sierra Nevada mirror?
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
I picked it up at a place. Got a deal on that too.
Oh, did you? Did you get a deal, Rod? What deal did you get, Rod?
Well, the guy was like 25, 26. I got him down to 20 on it. I mean, it wasn't a huge deal. It was still a nice little mirror.
Just a little deal.
I work in sales. I like cutting deals. What can I say?
All this sub talk is sounding like an entrepreneur.
I watch American Pickers.
You like cutting deals more like people like cutting deals for you every fucking time you enter a store, apparently. I went to the grocery store and I got $150 worth of groceries, but I paid $8. Why? Because everyone wants it. They watch my beer reviews.
Fuck.
I get a lot of free beer at beer festivals. That's about the only thing that's come out of me. And 19 breweries have contacted me and sent me beer. which is kind of
pretty good.
I haven't asked for any. Like I've never.
Look at that. Redbeard gets more beer sent to him than I do.
I don't know about that. I've seen a lot.
Let's slow down.
It's been a while since I got my last package, but it's not a common thing. But yeah, 19. It's around 19 now. I want to say maybe even 20. But now, I try to vlog every time they do it. But
now, Redbeard, I am unfamiliar with your channel mostly because I just unsubbed after subbing. So I don't know what content's on there. You do beer reviews, right?
Daily, every day.
Okay. He's a Canadian Greg, but not this Greg.
No.
He's like Greg's beer reviews, Canadian version. When you do get free stuff sent to you,
ever compare me to Greg's beer reviews. You fucking bastard.
Yeah, Joe, you
do you do a review every day?
I do, but I don't do like him.
Hang on. Are you proud of the fact that you do a beer review every day?
Wait, do you make your wife crawl on all fours under the camera?
All right, Redbeard, Greg, settle down. Here's the thing.
Lady.
No, so I was going to ask you about the free beers. When you do review the beers that you get for free, do you throw the full disclosure out there and let the audience know that you did get it for free, so you're not?
Oh yeah, I say like this was sent to me by so and so, but at the same time, that does not affect my overall review. If somebody sends me a beer and it's shit, I will say thank you for the beer. It tastes like shit.
Yeah, just full transparency is all. That's all I was asking.
I can attest because I've actually watched a lot of his videos, and he like wears the t-shirt.
Jamie. Thank you. I'm gonna need you to gently take his penis out of your mouth real quick because I can't understand what you're saying.
My penis hasn't had a lot of action in a long time. It'll take what it can get.
No, I'm at a computer all day, so I watch a lot of reviews from different guys.
Porn?
Like I watch him on
you watch Geese. Smooth, baby. Smooth.
He gets all the time.
Redbeard, I'm the guy that sent you the gifts.
He watches all the vagina reviews.
Seriously? Dude.
Yeah.
Both of those gifts were fucking awesome, man. Cheers. That's awesome. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
The king of gifts tube, if that's a thing. Probably.
Yeah.
He does a lot
of them. I'm on a computer. I'm on a computer all day. So, and you know.
Oh, so one of the breweries I'm supposed to be brewing at for the Canadian mental health beers is Together We're Bitter. So the day I go there, you have to come out and say hi there, Jamie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kent Beer Reviews, you say that, but no, I'm still at 349. I'm still at 349. Somebody keeps fucking It's in our chat.
He can't see it. I'll post it again because I'm a nice guy, not because I unsubbed.
You unsubbed. That's what you did.
It's in our own little chat here for everybody in the chat. Our own little chat, the Hangout thing. It's right there.
Yeah. I think that is that the channel. I think it
feels like that. There it is. Bam.
I'm there.
350. Oh, now
right
I can
there.
actually unsub.
Holy shit.
Now I can unsub.
Oh,
350.
Cheers, guys. Now I need to. I don't even have anything in the fridge that's like suitable. I need like I need a special beer, something that
I shared with a buddy of mine that I made at one of my classes. He was over last night and we were having some beers and watching. We were going back and forth. He was showing me weird rap videos and I was showing him weird metal or Russian or whatever type of videos I had.
We know none of that.
So we were going back and forth, and I ended up sharing with him his very first sour beer because all he ever drank is stuff like Old Vienna and all that. And he's like, "Oh my god, I really like this." Like, good.
What beer was it?
It was a 2010 Leafman's Gudenbond.
That's a good beer.
That is something that I say in a lot of my videos is if I think it's something that's a good transition kind of beer for somebody who drinks mainstream crap and they want to start drinking craft beer, like this is Release the Hounds by Big Rig, so not so much a transition beer, but if it is one, I will let people know for sure.
We might have a actual discussion topic here based on what Malted in Montreal posted. He said, LOL, free shit is the only reason why we all do this. Anyone who says otherwise is lying.
Oh,
I'm not lying. I've never gotten free shit, so you can take that argument right out and throw it in the trash.
Hey, yeah, Malted Montreal, I have gotten free shit, but not once have I ever asked for anything or anything like that. Anything anyone has given to me. I do this because I want to try new things and because I'm having fun. I'm trying to entertain people. I'm not doing this for.
Fight that I'm lying too, then, because I mean, I don't do this solely for free things. Have I gotten free shit in the past? Yes. I started this because I was drinking a lot of different beer anyway for something I was doing at work, and it changed into something I really enjoyed, and I ended up making a lot of friendships out of it. Most of the people on this panel I've met in person and have good relationships with, and I count as family to a lot of the people on this panel. And I started a beer festival. I donated a good deal of money to charity with that beer festival. I ended up coming out with some mental health problems, and with what I do here, I was able to get a bunch of breweries to join with me to do work for a mental health charity. So I mean, they're like, I didn't start this for free shit. Have I gotten stuff? Yeah, but for me, it's really the connections I've made, and I have connections both in viewership, in the people that do the reviews, and in the brewing industry itself. And I've been able to do a lot of things because of those connections I've made.
Like, expanding on what you just said, I have actually myself made some great friends, like the people from Full Beer Brewing in Timmins. I met them when I went to the Elgin Street Beer Festival, and they were just awesome people, and I consider them friend Ron from Lake of the Woods Brewing a friend, and just like it's just the beer community is awesome. I'm not doing this for free stuff. Free stuff is awesome. I'm not saying, but I'm not doing it for free stuff.
Here's the thing: I've been part of BeerTube since it pretty much started, and there are definitely
motherfuckers, OG. Sorry,
there are people who definitely have
almost made
done
me
their
spit
channels
beer on my keyboard.
There are people who definitely have geared their channels towards trying to get free shit and trying to make lots of money, and
have done that.
Yeah, my channel.
Yeah, and there are people who certainly have managed to segue into getting a lot of connections and getting a lot of free beer. But as far as making money, no. People don't make money on BeerTube. Anyone who thinks they're going to make money on BeerTube is a fucking fool.
I will.
Just straight out.
I'd say actually, what is it? Real Ale Craft Beer. The number of views he gets, there's probably a bit of money coming in his way. Even stupid goddamn Greg's beer reviews, he gets a lot of views every day. So.
I think the point that Lee is making, though, is no one is going to make an actual living
Touche.
off of BeerTube.
I've been so many
channel. You have to go
year 7 or 8
certified for a system. I mean, you need to bring more to it than just a channel, I think.
Well, I have my Cicerone, I have my BGCP, I run a beer festival, I brew at breweries collaboratively now. I've been doing it for 7-8 years now. I'm getting my first check this month.
Well, if you're like the master Cicerone, there's only like 16 countries. Those guys get paid a lot, and they get
you're getting a lot more than money. You're getting a lot of things. Yeah,
but here's the thing.
I don't know about that.
Beer discussion on YouTube is not a part of YouTube that's going to make any money, any ad revenue for anybody. That's always been the reality ever since people started doing it. It's a very niche market.
Look at craft beer as a niche market. It's getting more popular. But to talk about people who go on YouTube and talk about beer, you're number one, depending on where you live, the legal drinking age is usually 18 and up at the very least. And so you're taking all the audiences that watch a lot of YouTube, the 12 and 13, they'd say basically the teens, gone. They come home from school, they fucking follow 87 different streets. They're not watching beer reviews. They're not watching beer tubing channels. The rare one you get, like I think one of Rod's buddies, one of my buddies too, Eric, a Lions fan, he has I think like a 12 or 13-year-old that comments on his videos like great review or whatever. But outside of like a random person like that, there's no kids following your stuff. And then on top of that, the fact that it is a niche market and you're talking about specifically craft beer, not beer in general, people don't care. There's not enough. There's not enough people out there to give you a great audience.
Just watch the counts on your videos. You'll do a craft brewery, and you'll get 30 to say 300 hits maybe, and then you'll post say the Bud Light Radler, and you have 35,000 hits in a few days.
But you need to consistently keep those numbers up to even make any sort of legit money.
Oddly enough, the highest viewed video on my channel is where I mixed. I'm pulling it up right now. Most viewed, most popular by like a stupid high margin. 11,000 views. The next highest video is 768. I mixed a raspberry Smirnoff Ice with an orange creamsicle Bacardi Breezer into a glass and chugged it.
Yeah.
And that is the that's
my most
sounds like a good
video.
time.
People like the chugging videos.
I made a
video
video to it, and it didn't get nearly the video, neither the views, not even close to the views.
I did a Guinness Stout versus Guinness Extra Stout, and the Extra Stout, of course, brewed by Labatt here in Ontario. And Labatt actually put a copyright claim in against it and took it down, but it had 150.
Really? Wow.
How many hits did it have?
I can't believe that.
150,000.
Oh wow!
Wait, what was that?
I can't believe your fucking Bud Light Radler is 11,890 views in 3 months.
There's a lot of people that like Bud Light and Radlers.
Yeah, no, those ones
in America are like, what the hell's a Bud Light Rattler? We don't have that shit.
no, but here we have in my neck of the woods, we have Labatt Blue Grapefruit, Labatt Blue. There was something else too.
Lime, right?
No, we have Labatt Blue Lime Grapefruit, and then something else like orange or something. I saw as a mix pack. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Not buying it, but it was there, available.
Yeah,
gross.
If your channel is actually going to make money, where you can like legit say, okay, I'm actually making
You
money.
go macro. That's the way.
Well, no. Here's the thing: you can't even do it. Even if that's all you do, you can't even do it. I guarantee you, fucking Jay Terrio's not making any goddamn money off his channel that's worth talking about. And Beer Geek Nation, Chris Stelz, he's not making a living off it. He's not making.
No,
he's not making quote unquote extra money.
Yeah,
he's making enough where he can, you know, every once in a while he can buy some beer. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, it took me. Well, what was it? I started my channel. 2 years into my channel, I was offered partnership. I was just about to get paid when the Beeraholic had his little hissy fit with me and did a bunch of stuff that got me taken off of the partnership program. And then I started again in the partnership program in January, and I'm just getting paid in September. September, I'll get my first payment from them.
Yeah. When it comes to beer tubing, the actual money part or the fame or whatever, that should always be secondary. You should love doing it.
No,
and then the other stuff, if you get a check at some point, that's cool. If you get noticed by a brewer or other people in the industry,
I'll take that $150 and I'll go and buy 3 or 4 2-4s for the house.
Yeah.
You know where the money is? The money's in entrepreneurship.
Yeah, if you run something called the Entrepreneur Power Hour, you're making all the money.
Yeah,
I think actual reviews of Dill Pickle.
But no, what he was talking about was just doing it for free shit. Is free shit a good benefit of it? Yes. The problem is there's so many people now doing this shit that breweries are starting to see that there are people that are just doing it for free things.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're starting to be able to tell who is actually passionate about it and who just wants the free shit.
Yeah,
well, we're at a point now where breweries are more aware, social media wise. Like when I was first doing this, when fucking BeerTube first started. Fuck you, Joe. When I was first doing it, nobody knew what the fuck they were doing, and the breweries, not even half, like 90% of the fucking craft breweries out there had no idea of social media or having an online presence. So, I mean, it's evolved now to the point where everyone's kind of aware of what goes on now. So it's like if you try to be a shifty piece of shit now, it's a lot harder for you to get free shit. So So you can't pull a fucking Greg's beer reviews anymore necessarily.
No, and you're right, but the fact of the matter is, getting free stuff is just a byproduct of if your channel's good and people want to send you stuff. If you're a good reviewer of whatever you're doing, or they feel you're going to do a job, then yes, companies are going to go out of the way. Like, I respect this man's.
With anything,
yeah, it's
if
how it is.
If you do a tech review on some product, then that company, if they see it, is going to send you more shit for you to review.
Right, my friend Jim Sear there does all the.
I mean, that's kind of like Yogi Bear was saying. It's kind of like cash because you have to go spend for it.
Yeah.
Take for instance what I do for the most part. I'll go into a brewery and they'll have, say, 7 or 8 beers that I haven't had, and I'm like, give me all 8 of these, and they're like, oh well, you don't have to pay anything. I'm like, no, I'm here to support you. Charge me for the beers. They charge me for the beers, and then they send me home with a fucking 2-4 of low fills too. Because low fills cost them nothing. They can't use them anyway. They're like, well, you bought these beers, take this. Well, thank you. That's a 2-4 of low fills I can drink. You know, like, that's awesome.
At the last beer festival I worked, the Elgin Street in Sudbury, at the end of the festival, people were like, I went around and talked to everybody, all the booths that were there. At the end, I went home with like 3 2-4s worth of beer.
Yeah, but not if you're Chad's friend, then you're just taking them all for yourself.
My beer festival, every year my beer festival does the exact same thing. The breweries will go into the kitchen and they'll leave beer in the kitchen for me. And then I'll get a phone call from that brewery like 3 or 4 months later, and they'll be like, "Why didn't you review this beer?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, "Well, we left it there for you. I didn't see it." And then I find out that a very specific person that volunteers at my beer festival took it home with them. Even
Was it Scott?
Oh, really?
It may have been someone. May or may not have been
Scott.
May have been someone named Scott.
It may or may not have been someone named Scott, and he's told the same thing every year. Leave all the beer there. I'm going to take what the breweries tell me is for me, and you guys can take whatever the fuck you want after that. Every year, I'll go into the kitchen, and there'll be like a couple 4-packs and this and that, and I'll just grab them, put them in the van, and we'll go home. And then I'll get those phone calls. Every year is the exact same thing. This year, I got a phone call from Sawdust City, Brock Street, and Nickelbrook. They all called me. You didn't review these beers. I don't know.
Chips were so hot.
Oh, and Wellington. Wellington left me a bottle of all the beers I haven't had by them, and he took all those too.
Wow, dick.
He's got all the dicks. Segway, Ron. How's Rod J? How's the Ohio fucking beer festival scene going on? Is it done now, or are they still doing shit?
No, we got our big beer. Well, our second biggest beer fest will be September 9th, so I'll be there pouring beer and catching up with a lot of the breweries. And then a week after, we have Oktoberfest, which supposedly Cincinnati's the second biggest behind Munich in Oktoberfest. So
how the hell do you have that thing on the bottom of your video that says "More subs than Joe"?
Oh wait, what's it say?
In the basement.
Can you say that a little louder for me? Perfect.
Okay, if you move your cursor over towards the left of your screen, you'll see something that says Hangout Toolbox.
Okay. I'm taking the dogs outside quickly to pee. Rod is in charge while I'm gone.
God damn it! That's probably the most sensible decision you've ever made.
That's why I chose that.
So Red Beer, yeah, there's a little thing. It says the Hangout Toolbox. It's the green one. Looks like a little fucking suitcase.
Toolbox.
Click on that. Yeah.
I think I found it. Somebody just muted Chad. All right, sure.
No, he'd muted himself, I think, or no, he was leaving.
What's happening? No, wait, the toolbox.
Yeah, then it's the it's called the lower third. So you turn that on and you put on.
It's not there. I don't. I'm confused.
Let it load up.
It looks like a briefcase or a lunchbox.
No, I clicked on it. There it is. Wait, there it is.
Back to drinking.
No thirst inside, but it looks like the old school lunchbox.
I found it.
So I'm looking forward to the beer festival upcoming, so that'll be a fun time. But it's funny,
I gotta do some road trips next summer. I gotta go to some fucking beer. I gotta go in the States. I'm bringing Joe with me.
Yeah, gonna fuck.
That beer to get you everywhere.
We'll go to Cincinnati.
Yeah, fucking a van.
Joe's not here to comment right now, but I know he's all excited.
Joe's gonna pick you up in his minivan.
Is it working? Do I have shit on me right now?
Yeah, it's up to me now. Yeah.
Speaking of road trips, are you still thinking of coming down to New Brunswick there, Guy?
Yeah, I'm booked off. I'm confirmed, so.
Confirmed. Oh, there's some beer reviews coming up that are going to come out in 2024.
When you booked off?
What is it, like the weekend of 14th or something?
14th of October?
Yeah. I always do it around the same time, I think.
Cool.
Who's trying to eat your microphone?
Not me.
I don't know who that is.
Probably Jamie. Likes to eat microphones and pickles.
Going back to the subject, Guy, if you let me know what days you're off, I'm going to see if I can book some off. Maybe we could do some brewery tours around New Brunswick.
Well, that's what Don wanted to do. He wanted to go on Fredericton because like there are 4 new breweries or something.
Yeah, I'm willing to drive you guys.
Yeah, he says we'll kidnap Lee, so it's like, yeah, we'll do this.
Yeah. This is still the October ish idea.
Yeah, I'm getting the dates now.
Yeah, I gotta look into the ferry situation.
Was that your drinking or Sam Adams? Something or other? I missed it.
Sam Adams.
Oh, hardcore.
Now he pulls it out.
We did a super professional fucking beer analysis.
Analysis.
And you guys sold me.
My beer's a little empty over here. I gotta.
He watched it and went to the.
I'm getting a new beer and going for a pee.
real
I'll be
fast.
back. Wait, Mario, come here. Come here.
Nah,
Come over there,
There we
Mario.
go.
Fuck around.
All right, it's okay.
Why?
I'm gonna mute them. There we go. He's taking over for me for a minute. I'll be right back. There. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting.
So,
Look at him go. Woo! Yeah!
Settle down. Settle
October
down.
12th to 16th. All right, I
What
gotta
the hell is that?
look into that shit.
Excuse me, what now?
I just came back to something that kind of looks like a rat on a screen.
I'm not going to talk about that.
Benji.
What's everyone drinking right now? Since I don't think anyone's asked.
I'm going through the Waterloo Citrus Radler because Jamie said it's awesome, so I wanted to try it. And I agree, it was
JB's
awesome.
palate is immaculate.
It was awesome.
good?
And it is good. I gave it a fucking nice. I think I gave it an 8.5 out of fucking 10.
What do you think this is, the fucking beer tubing channel?
I really enjoy this because you know what, when you drink so many fucking grapefruit radlers, having a nice little citrus radler is a fucking nice palate.
A little bit different. We have a literate librarian grapefruit IBA from Fine and Fool that Guy's drinking. We got Propeller. What is that?
I just picked up a great
ESB
because it just sounded weird.
Oh. What else we got? Jamie's drinking Boston Lager. I do a terrible Boston Lager. Yeah, I was saying, I do a terrible Boston accent.
Is that your Boston accent, really?
That's what I'll say. Lee does a lot of good accents and voices. That's
not
admittedly
my worst
by himself.
That was the box con Harvard yard.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey. No.
All right. What are you drinking?
Scott?
No.
Oh my God! Who did it? Who did it?
Nick, Rod, what are you guys drinking? Redbeard, what'd you get?
I'm drinking La Fin de Mont.
I'm just gonna
Dual fucking review, Rod. Save the unibrew.
I've got 3 of them. Actually, you know what? I got another one in the fridge too. I forgot about. So
I have this problem. My boxer just figured out that he can walk onto the dresser from the bed.
Well, congratulations to him. What the fuck are you drinking?
I'm still drinking Old Vagina. I'm on my.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
I just showed you what I'm drinking.
You could just tell us because I'd have to zoom in on you.
Lee, I like your tag on the bottom. That's awesome.
New Ontario Brewing Company,
Black IPA.
EIP, Broken Lighthouse. Is that a black IPA?
Black IPA.
Broken.
Woo!
Oh,
and also, who the fuck called my dog a rat while I was gone?
That was the most albino guy in the chat room.
Did I send you my address like I was supposed to there, Carrie?
You still haven't.
That's because he's a lackadaisical fool.
I just forget things. I forget things very easily.
Drunken one. We have not read comments in a while. I don't think it matters, right?
Is Drunken one out there?
I've been
Who needs viewers and like subs and like interaction?
We only have 2 people commenting. Really, we have Drunken one and Malted and
Drunken one said he's drinking Abita Andy Gator. So
get off the dresser.
My condolences, Drunken one.
Hello, Drunken one. How you doing? If anybody's, I just recently did my 600th beer review on my channel. I'm kind of proud of myself.
Joe, how many have you done? All right.
How many cameos has Joe made?
Hang on. I need
less than that.
Far less.
Harry the
Joe is everybody's ending, man.
0. Yeah, there's 0. I think on my channel.
Divided by and the remaining.
Divided by you carry the 3 and then you subtract. I'm pretty sure it's still 0.
-1.
No, I mean that seems a little bit much. I don't even know how to get to that.
Is everybody in Canada except me and Joe?
I don't know who's in the chat. I think so. Let's see.
Rod.
1, 2,
Rod.
3.
I believe it's everyone in
Drunken
America.
one.
Yeah, everybody's from Canada.
Okay.
What do we have? We have Ontario, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Ontario.
Sweet.
This is one diverse group right here, right now.
But everybody's from different parts of Ontario, but except for me and Chris.
Oh my lord, so many parts of Ontario.
Well, if you wait for another month, me and Chris will be in different parts of Ontario.
That's right. I'll be on the 10th.
It's already we only discriminate towards certain parts of Ohio and Louisiana, and some parts of the Prairie provinces. That's it.
Now, since I got muted while I was on, let me give a PSA to anybody watching this. If you ever think, hey, I want to get a dog that has mastiff in it, don't, because they're the fucking most fucking piece of shit lazy dogs ever. She was looking straight at me as I was calling her. It wasn't that she didn't know her command. It was she didn't want to get up. She was laying on the ground outside.
It's 10:30, and the dogs are probably tired.
Yeah, so your dog is a cat, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Also, another
boxers are like cats. I've had a couple. They're weird.
The boxer follows me everywhere I go. It's the Shepherd Mastiff. She's German Shepherd and English Mastiff, and she just decides she doesn't want to do something. She's like, no, I'm too lazy.
We can go one further.
My dog has no. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, one more PSA is if you're watching this right now, what the fuck are you doing with your
exactly.
life? Go do something. Watch TV, watch a movie, play video games.
I was going to expand on the random dog shit.
Have relations with your significant other.
I'm just
do something.
My little Shih Tzu over here.
Have sex with someone else's significant
My little Shih Tzu over here.
Loud noises!
Cannot comprehend a spiral staircase.
Holy fuck.
There's a spiral staircase to get into my apartment, and he just looks at it and is like, no. Can't. I put him on it. I pick him up, put him down.
Almighty Ohm wants to know how many floodlights you have on, Gary.
Me? How many what?
Floodlights.
None? What do you mean?
You're so bright. I
No,
gotta
you know
wear
what?
shades.
You know what? The awesome thing is?
Jesus Christ.
It's all the webcam. It's literally dark as fuck in my living room right now, the webcam.
It looks like it's about 2 p.m. in the afternoon wherever
No,
you
I
are.
know. It's amazing. It's the webcam. It's all
Before you said that, Joe, I was thinking in my mind, don't ever fucking say that lie. Don't fucking do it.
Yeah, as
bad as it is.
I don't know if this is going to change anything, but look at the color. That doesn't change really at all. It's still the same boat. I'm trying to show you difference in my phone. Apparently, my phone also has light compensation.
Not gonna lie, that's way too many red beards in the chat for me.
Not a red beard.
No, you like it. You like it. I can feel your penis getting hard from here.
Whoa!
I went there.
Joke's on you. No one can feel my penis getting hard because they can't find it.
No,
so it doesn't really matter.
Joe, he was talking about
joke's more on you, really.
Oh shit, the joke's on me, right?
Here was almost spit all over the keyboard once again.
Walton in Montreal says Pornhub destroyed his sex life.
Drunken one, I'm picking the crumbs out of my keyboard.
Oh my! You can do really watching feel better.
It really depends on how you sort of quantify what your sex life is. I mean, if all you do is watch Pornhub and jerk off, then that is your sex life. So it really hasn't destroyed it. It's just enhanced it, hasn't it?
Or sustained it.
That's a little, that's a little bit too deep for 10:30 at night after drinking beer.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm much more sober than you apparently, and
I'm Polish, so I don't know what's going on to begin.
Yeah, see, I'm Irish. I need to spread albino like an STD again.
No, you don't.
Apparently us Scottish descendants can still handle our alcohol a lot better than a lot of people, and we just can articulate ourselves better.
You build up a tolerance. Randomly drunken one. The crumbs under your keyboard at all. Just get something like this. Rechargeable. It's awesome.
Okay.
I don't know at what point this chat fell off. Probably was about.
The chat falls off at the same
30 seconds after it started.
At about the 45-minute mark, it falls off.
That's right.
And you know what? You can't blame it on Greg
having fun. I don't even care right now. I'm having fun. Who cares?
It's very obvious.
Pretty sure that's another tool you can torture radar with.
Oh wow!
What the fuck is that comic? He build a round table of fleshlights.
What the fuck is
what?
Don't ever talk to Guy. Just leave Guy alone.
So what you're saying is King Arthur, Guinevere, all the knights on the round table are all sitting on fleshlights while everything's going down?
I think that's exactly what Guy was saying.
They're deciding how the kingdom should be run while they're sitting on fleshlights.
See, that's what these
No, the
people.
flashlights are on their head.
Oh,
Avi.
Like a hat.
Obviously. Fuck.
That's what's funny about the comment someone asked earlier about Guy, about him never talking or when does he talk. He doesn't talk for an hour, and then he drops gems like that in the chat, and he's still not talking. He types it out, and it's hilarious.
Guy is a very special person. We love Guy. And Guy, I was off all summer, and you didn't come to visit. I'm sad, Guy.
Aww.
Yeah, that's on you, Chad.
I've been spending too much. At least my pay increase can happen soon, so I'm fucking excited for that too.
So Guy's last comment, it makes the fire go bigger in the middle of the table, heats the soup. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, okay.
The more they hold the flashlight, it makes oxygen towards the
Going anymore? I'm lost.
Lannister tickler. That must be a Game of Thrones reference of some sort, I'm guessing.
No.
Not really.
There's no reference in my video at all. Not at
Only
all.
for sisters involved.
And it just got weird, Nick. Thanks.
Yeah, Nick.
Oh, you said
It's
Lannister.
weird anytime Nick is around.
So you guys got beer festivals going on right now up there too, or anything? Or
Yeah, what's going on around here right now, Chad? Anything?
Right now here, not much to be honest. Next weekend is this weekend, sorry, is the Surly Leprechaun homebrew competition voting. Other than that, not much.
And why are you mentioning that? Is there a reason
because
for that?
I am the judge. I am one of the judges.
Here comes the judge.
Self-promotion, bitches. That's where it's at.
What Chad does.
It's what I do.
always-
Actually,
he's so
I actually
judgmental.
put in one of my own beers under a different name. So we'll see how that goes.
It'd be hilarious if you drink it and it's horrible.
No, I'm not doing that category.
Oh, that's not fair. Randomly drink your own beer. And
The best part was we actually brewed it because it's supposed to be a homebrew competition, and the Cayman Kettle's system is basically a homebrew system. Me and Dave brewed it together at the Cayman Kettle, and we put it in a different name, and we'll see how it goes. So we both know how to brew. Dave knows how to brew much better than I do, but we both know how to brew. So if
you're saying a professional brewer knows how to brew better than you,
I'm really shocked by this.
And was that a
anyway, what I'm saying is we both know how to brew. We both brew very well. He is much better than I am, but we'll see how this goes.
Again, we're
and
shocked.
we'll see if the judge in that category knows it was me and him, because we did do some things. We did fuck off. Okay, mate.
You're doing things.
We did a few things in that brew that should give away the fact that it was us.
Oh, gross.
There's
you say albino rhino beer version 2.0.
Well, he
3.0.
did say he wanted to spread albino like an STD.
Why are you screaming, Nick?
Because nobody hears me otherwise.
Are you hammered right now?
No, but I want to be.
Answer the question, Nick. Nick. Answer it. Answer it truthfully.
I was getting
you can't get a hammer.
What do you
with a
mean
dick that
incest
big?
kills the
There's
chat? What incest are we talking about?
I was wondering what that was.
Lannisters.
Oh yeah, okay, I get you.
I'd bang Cersei if she was my sister.
Where the hell are you?
The fuck?
Are there voices in your head, Redbeard?
Maybe.
I'm out of beer. Should I go and get more?
I don't know everyone's name, but what is it here?
I'm Nick.
No, that right here, the Maxwell Star guy.
That's me.
Oh yeah, it's Nick.
Yeah,
that's Mark. That's Mark.
Mark.
Max.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's Mark
Your
from
video
Maxwell
is
Star.
like,
hold on. His name
messed right up.
Yeah, I've watched all of his videos.
What?
That is Markwell Star. He also has the biggest penis in the world.
Yeah.
He wears the tightest
In the world.
for somebody with a giant penis, but it apparently.
No, because he has an amputated leg, and
That's
his dick is
right.
just-
We
just
did
one of
talk
his
about
legs.
this, and he doesn't actually have a beer belly. It's his penis wrapped around his
Oh
body.
yeah.
Well, sausage.
By the way, this is 100% facts.
This is totally safe for work.
Facts.
I'm pretty sure this isn't.
This is what happens when you open up. This is what happens when you open up a relationship issues in a chat with these guys.
Yeah, good times. I'm sorry.
Oh, blame us.
But we're not talking about.
Well, it's all that shit about.
Blame your
It's not-
14-inch penis on us, Nick. Why don't you?
It's not a
We're not.
relationship issue when it's like, oh, my dick is too big.
Oh, I got this giant penis, and you guys make fun of it because it's so huge. Really? Is that an issue? Is that an issue for you, Nick?
Thanks, Malton. Have a wonderful night.
Malton, Montreal. Cheers.
That cheers.
Cheers.
And yeah, Malton in Montreal, if you ever want to join us, if you're still there, find me on Facebook or on YouTube or on email. It's all easy to figure out. It all has to do with the Albino Rhino or the Albino Rhino beer review. You can figure it out. There you go. I dropped my shit.
I'm gonna re-drop my shit. Redbeard, more subs.
You too much self-promotion, Redbeard.
Unsubscribe.
I want to steal basically half the signs.
Somebody else, if I'm at 350 right now, if I lose it again to 349, I will.
Yeah, I just unsub again.
We will. I want the beer stop sign. I want the Sierra Nevada mirror. I want the.
Rod wasn't here. Rod wasn't here when it was happening. So Rod,
I want the dog.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Plug your channel. Post it over here in the thing for so people can subscribe to Rod.
I'm subbed already.
I think everybody with red hair is probably subscribed to him.
Yeah, put it in the side chat there, Rod. And in the and Joe will put it in the live chat.
Yeah, I will because I'm cool like that. Also, we have a comment from West Coast Nick, aka Dan, over at Views Review.
Oh, West Coast.
He says, "I'm
AKA
glad
small
I
dick
don't have
Nick.
to test that beer," which was in reference to your terrible beer.
I can get you one of those beers.
No,
if you really want.
no, you don't want it. You don't want it. And he also says, "Cheers, malted," because he's going to sleep. And then he says, "Looks like I got here in time for porn time." Not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I said, is Paul here now?
Are you fucking serious? I'm down to 349 again. I am down to 349 again.
You fucking troll.
Fucking bastard!
It's all joke, Redbeard. Redbeard is all joke.
No, it's not. I mean,
here. It's in the main chat. Oh, what? You can't. What? Remove any web address. How did you share my channel in the chat before? I said I can't do it.
I am a magician.
Share it again.
A magician.
Do it again. Use your magic.
No, I mean, there's no one here to. I think everyone has sub to you. You're at a 349.
Redbeard, you're down to 348, and I did not unsub you. You're actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're losing subs by talking to us.
Redbeard, the more you talk, the more subs you lose. So I would just stop talking.
Yeah,
I am sad that the one informer king is here right now.
Is Redbeard at 349 for real? I put him at 349.
Wait, everyone, shut up. Yeah, what?
Now hold on. Hold on.
I asked you, Lee, who is the current
All
king?
I want is my 350. That's all I want. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing. I haven't decreed who the new king is.
Well, I am the. I remember when we gave out ranks. I was the viceroy, so technically, I'm supposed to be the next king.
Not necessarily. There may be princes. Have you ever thought of that possibility?
I'm pretty sure you don't have any princes out there.
Also, I'm pretty sure
You basically say you don't fucking know.
Because here's the thing. I kind of consider Joe and Chris Lizak princes right now, and they're kind of vying for the crown.
You didn't know Chris Isaac was a bastard. This is a prince. He's not a prince because he was a bastard.
Rod, wherever you are out there,
hold
thing.
Hey, pretender.
Redbeard has subscribed to Rod.
Redbeard, we're gonna need you to hold the fuck. Just hold on.
No,
just hold on. I'm moderating.
Everyone slap their arms around everywhere.
Hold on. Redbeard, you're gonna get muted, and you're gonna hold on.
Listen, Rhino, you're being very
continue on as I unmute myself. I just want to say that.
I just want to say that I'm a.
That was perfect.
I just want to say that. And you guys better hope you're nowhere near me when the stove hits, because I'll get naked and kill you.
Well,
why will
that
you get
Game
naked
of
and then
Thrones
kill
shit
us?
aside,
Because then you can't see me because I'm an albino in the snow.
I don't.
Yeah, well, I
got
news for you. Winter really isn't coming, so you're not going to have any camouflage.
Squirt.
Here's the thing. I decree who are the princes and who are vying for the throne. You're not in the contention right now, Chad. I'm sorry. It's just the way it goes. If Chris and Joe happen to die horrible deaths, you may be in the contention. So
the
keep that in mind.
Passes through him.
If there was assassinations, perhaps, or very unfortunate accidents.
I am the viceroy. I'm going to fucking assassinate the princes, okay?
Well, you should really make that public.
We're going to be picking your ass up for work.
I think...
Yeah. Chad, you might want to look into...
for work on Monday?
Chad, that would result in you needing to get a passport, so you should probably get on that then to come and assassinate me.
Wait, is it too late to apply for king?
A little late. You're more of a court jester type individual anyway.
I think my ranking was the Baron of Beer Tube. Does that make me the new Kaiser?
Scheiße.
Next, we're gonna.
You could be the new Kaiser. Actually, I'll make you Burgermeister.
Burgermeister.
He's the best.
The Burgermeister, jawohl.
Yeah, so essentially, you're mayor of BeerTube right now.
What did we give? Do you guys even remember the ranks we gave out? We gave ranks to all 10 people that were the normal.
Yeah, we did, but considering I'm final word on this shit, it doesn't really matter.
No, I'm just trying to think. Does anyone remember the rank we gave out back then?
All I hear is blah blah blah. OG. That's Lee.
Yeah. So just respect that and shut up, Rhino. That's all I have to say.
So what you're saying is you don't remember the ranks we gave out that night?
I might remember, but I don't really care. It's
Radar was here, and he no longer
I think Nick was the magistrate.
No, I was the Baron.
You were the Baron. Yes. Who was the magistrate? Who was in charge of keeping us in line?
I had nothing to do with that night. At all.
It said me.
Me?
No, you were not the. I think you were given Jester.
Yeah, that would be Jester for sure. I wasn't even there. I would say Jester on that.
Did Ewart have a title? I can't remember.
Ewart had a title. Yeah, we took the 10 people that were normally on BDU and we gave each of them a title.
Well, Ewart doesn't deserve a title, okay? Let's just be honest.
Stripped of that title.
He's done. He's too old.
Why the fuck am I still at 348? What happened? What happened?
Oh, are you fucking still on that?
I think I was given the title.
I am on that. I had plans for 350.
We're gonna have to ask yourself.
I'm just gonna say I went up 4
Settle down.
How that happened?
So here's a lesson you need to learn, Redbeard. Here's a lesson you need to learn. Although you campaigned on this live chat for subs and you got a bunch, I think it also backfired on you. A lot of people went, "Fuck this guy! I'm unsubbing." Because he's asking for it too much.
Yeah.
That might have been what it is. No one here, I think, on the panel.
Here's a little.
Intergalactic showed up.
Yeah.
Intergalactic planet.
Little known fact. I know something. Okay.
Redbeard, hold on, stop talking.
Rubbing testicles.
Redbeard, your voice is very robotic-like.
I just want to mention a comment here. Booze Reviews CA says I should be in contention for West Throne.
Yes.
Wait, I'm the one here, so I'm the king of the West.
I think that Dan should be the warden of the West.
Here's the thing: if he is the big daddy of the West, the king of the West, the warden of the West, whatever, he should immediately have Jordan's head chopped off.
Yes. Well, if he's truly the king of the West,
we had a king, we had a viscount, we had a magistrate, we had a duke,
viscount,
a marquis, an earl.
If
I have no interest in being the king,
Redbeard, your voice is on a scale of 1 to shit is just terrible. It's very robotic right now. Like something happened. I don't know why. I want to leave and then come back.
I'm going to have to go find that BDU just so I can find out what our ranks were.
Anyway, the Warden of the West, that'd be cool and whatnot and great, but Dan, you actually have to join BDU once,
and you have to
at least once every 3 months or so. Like just join.
Cat Daddy of the South.
And also keep in mind you have to distance yourself from racists and assholes.
Yeah, and they are like Redbeard. Your voice still really something happened. Yeah, something happened. I
want to disconnect, reconnect, or something.
Yeah, I would leave and come back.
Yeah, you're still Beastie Boys Intergalactic,
but not in a good way.
Intergalactic.
Oh, okay, Dan, you lying sack of shit. You lying sack of shit. He says, "LOL, I have and I would have tonight, but you're full. Very likely excuse, Dan.
Yeah.
Am I better?
Because if you want to come in,
that's better.
I will kick Craig out right now.
No, don't do that.
You're like, no, now Albino might take all my pigment. I get it.
Am I better?
Yes. Well, depends on who you ask.
You are better right now.
Yes.
I unplugged the microphone, plugged it back in. I'm good.
Sweet.
Good.
Yeah, that works.
That helps.
I apologize for whatever happened. I don't know what happened.
You just started. You'd have very robotic like voice.
I'm going to go get another beer.
I am a robot.
While I go get another beer, I'm going to pee, and I'm going to leave the chat. And
He's going to go
this time it's going to be in the capable hands of Nick.
Wow,
When's my turn?
Say Bogomeister.
Just so you know, Greg, it'll never be your turn. Never.
Jesus.
Redbeard, the only reason your mic went all fucked up is because you had a fucking surge in your fucking internet connectivity there. You're fucked up.
Look at this fucking technical guy over here.
Listen, okay, you know,
what happened was with the screen, it plugged into the fucking laptop and exploded all over your face.
I appreciate the
See what happened was you were talking too much that YouTube had to catch up to you.
Okay, now you're just being a dink.
That's true.
Now that's Chris and John.
Oh.
No, again, I'll reiterate. At the very least, Redbeard is learning. He's correcting the mistakes. That says much more for him than the assorted hillbillies who have been doing Hangouts for years and still can't get it right.
Yeehaw.
So there you go.
Yeah, Rod, get your shit together.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
What do you mean?
Cheers to me.
Rod, what's going on? Are you in Louisiana or something? Like, what the fuck?
No, I live in Kentucky, but that's a hillbilly state, I guess you could say.
He's at the northern part of it, though, so it's much.
I have to clarify. Was that?
I do have a really
hold on. Jamie is speaking. Jamie, hold on. Redbeard, hold on. Jamie, you may speak.
No, I was just saying.
Hey, I thought I was
sorted or sorted.
Wait, say that again?
Say that again.
Was that assorted or sorted? We've had this.
We're going to say
assorted or sorted?
Sorted.
Yes. Oh. Can you not hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, assorted.
Sorted.
Assorted.
Yeah.
Sorry, am I
not Greg?
No, you're coming in okay.
That's a callback to something else that half the panel's not going to even understand. So good job,
okay.
Jay.
Whoa! Almighty Om.
Yeah.
There's no. Yeah, I'm watching Pornhub at the same time as doing this. Woo!
I mean, that's like every one of us.
Like seriously, cut back. No, my internet is surprisingly fat. I can download shit at 45 or so megabytes a second.
Pornhub, this, and RedTube all at the same time. That's the problem.
No, yeah, I'm right now. This is the only thing my internet is doing. And
I'm drinking Landshark.
Possibly a torrent file or two as well. But shut up.
Oh Jesus Christ, Chad! Really? That is terrible shit.
Oh,
like that is.
What the hell?
What is he like? What is he drinking?
Landshark.
Landshark lager. That is terrible.
Why?
Way to break up the OV with the.
I'm out of OV. My OV is gone.
Well,
Chad, wait. Whoa. Wait, Chad, have you had that before?
Landshark, yes. I had it from the U.S. and it was really good, and I've had it now from Canada.
Wait. Define really good.
Yes.
For what it was, it was very drinkable. It had no flavor, and now it has this weird buttery, shitty flavor.
Yeah, the Wellington budget flavor.
The Landshark in sorry, Chad. The Landshark in bottles is better than Landshark in cans for some reason. I don't know why. I've had them both, but I like the bottles way better. And I've had
it says Guelph, Ontario, so most likely Wellington. So you would be right. That's probably what the problem is.
Yeah, it's Wellington's budget beer system. Whatever they do.
They only let you use their yeast, right? If you brew in their brewery, you have to use their yeast, and they have the English, what is it called? The wormwood yeast. So it gives that buttery flavor on a lot of things.
Jamie had a good question there. Where was it brewed when you had it, the U.S. version?
Who brewed the?
Did you say wormwood and meant ringwood?
I meant ringwood. Yes.
Okay, I was confused for a second.
I'm getting drunk. Okay. You two are from the U.S. Who brews it in the U.S.? I can't even remember.
Well, I believe that'd be under the impression that Rod and I give a shit about Land Shark Lager, and or B, give a shit about Land Shark Lager.
Yeah,
pretty sure neither of us do. You might want to bring in someone that actually drinks macros.
Where's Ron? Where's Ron?
Do I look like I'm on the beach right now? Yeah. How to have a land shark?
The reason I bring it up, Joe, is because I had one in the States.
Yeah.
I was at actually a Blue Jays game in Florida when they were doing a spring training game.
Jimmy Buffett concert?
Had a land shark in the can at the ballpark, and it didn't taste buttery at all. It was just a smooth, nice lager. I liked it.
Yeah, it's good.
But was it
But
great?
I've been hearing a lot of people. No, it was just No, it wasn't great, but it wasn't buttery.
The can I had for my
it says Margaritaville
kind of thing
Margaritaville
sucked a bunch of ass.
Jacksonville.
A bunch of ass.
Wait, I'm confused. I just heard a bunch of ass twice. I'm not sure
Yeah.
that.
Again.
I repeated myself.
It says Margaritaville.
The can of Land Shark I had for my daily drink vlog sucked a bunch of ass. A bunch of ass.
Yep, that is that beer.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. So for those of you two that might know, I don't know who would be the biggest brewery in Jacksonville, but Jacksonville, Florida is where it's brewed in the U.S.
They might actually just have their own fucking brewery. I mean, I know it's a Jimmy Buffett licensed thing, but whatever.
And it's weird that it's brewed in Guelph because the Brick Brewing owns the rights to it in Canada.
Well, here
It was in Dunedin, Florida.
Yeah, I'm both surprised and not surprised that they would have allowed for basically, you can brew with us. We'll brew it for you, but
Anheuser-Busch
you got to use our house yeast.
Well, I was just gonna say Anheuser-Busch owns the brand, so it's one of their places.
Anheuser-Busch
there
is
you
in
go.
the U.S. So that's why in the U.S.
So wait. Anheuser-Busch conceded to fucking Wellington using their host yeast on that shit?
Apparently.
Wow. Okay.
Or
World Brew.
Or Wellington was like, "We love your money. Come on in."
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, my guess is that the
Money is pretty delicious.
I would guess the Labatt breweries are probably at capacity and they needed something else, and they were the only ones with open space going, hey, yeah.
Right.
Come and brew your fucking mediocre piece of shit.
It's Wellington is doing the beer for Trailer Park Boys right now, so.
So what you're saying is...
Well, I'm just saying they have the fucking capacity.
I would say beer at
huge capacity.
Beer at Anal Lysis 101, a Land Shark Lager next week. Yeah,
no,
right.
Anal Lysis. Never happening. Here's a question: how widespread is Land Shark Lager in the U.S.? Does it have like a large distribution, or is it like?
Well, I've had it in Pennsylvania and Wyoming, and New York.
Jamie had it in Florida and fucking.
Okay.
It's got to be all over the states.
I would guess it's in most.
Well, you were saying it was
Land Shark. You can find almost anywhere. It's just not.
Yeah,
but I mean, I guess they're just betting on the fact that no one in Canada knows the fuck it tastes like. So it's just like, we'll just throw the brand over there.
Like I bought the 50 Buffett. Me and Chris were at the beer store, and I'm like, I just need beer for people to drink because I have a lot of people that come over now. Like, I'm starting to hang out with people in my different classes. So after our classes, we come over, we talk, we drink a few beers and stuff like that. So I needed some beer, so I bought a 15-pack of this, and I drank my first one. I drank my first one, and I'm like, this is nothing like the fucking US version.
Oh, man, thanks for hanging out with me. Here's this tasty Land Shark Lager. I hope you come back. Is that how that works?
So much delicious in Land Shark.
Chris was a Coors Light drinker before he started hanging out with me.
He still is.
A lot of the people that join me at my house have never had craft beer. So
you buy the shittiest macro possible?
I should have bought more fucking Sam Adams.
I would give them Land Shark. They're still looking to try craft beer.
Yeah. Drink Land Shark Lager and go, Chad, I fucking hate your face.
Our craft beer prices up here are.
Oh, you guys get screwed. I know.
And
no, not craft beer.
I'm not going to go and spend $50 on a 2-4 when I can spend $30 on a 2-4.
Okay, well, I want to address a comment from Almighty Ohm here on the chat. He says, "How does anyone know what a bunch of ass tastes like?" We're being kind of metaphorical there, dude.
I don't know if we had Ken in the chat. He knows what a bunch of ass tastes like.
Well, no one else has eaten out a girl's asshole before?
I'm not really into that shit.
Myself,
that's like the second date.
No.
I
Rob,
say
let's
I'm,
hope
I say
tomorrow
I'm
you're
not into that shit, and I'm literally not into that shit in a literal way.
That shit.
You don't want your tongue where the poo has been. It's
Exactly.
You never go ass to mouth.
I know Ring would admit I'm drunk. Okay, leave me alone. Almighty Ohm, how does it? Yeah, like Lee just said, you know, some people know it, but Ken knows it for sure. Like when Ken the man-child on the video say this tastes like urine, Ken has drank urine. He's drank a lot of urine from a lot of different people, so he actually knows.
I love that qualifier. He's drank a lot of urine
from a lot of different.
Why and
You guys want to do a trade?
What?
Multiple flavors. He's done a flight of urine.
He actually see Ken is he's a Master Chief Warrant Officer in the Canadian military, and one of the things they're supposed to do.
Cue the Halo theme.
One of the things they're supposed to be able to do is in the battlefield tell if somebody is diabetic or not. So apparently, if you're diabetic, your pee is very, 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 very sweet. So he has drank a lot of pee in his life as a.
Why is this even a time? What are we doing right now? Are we
How is that a scientific? There must be a better scientific way to test for diabetes.
Not in the battlefield.
Urine. I gotta think. There's.
Do you not remember the story he told on a video one time about how he was Warrant Officer Hook?
No, here's the thing. It feels like he's volunteered for this stuff because there must be much better ways to test for diabetes than actually just physically drinking urine. So it sounds like he was like, hey, we'll save the cost of the test tubes and shit. Just give me the urine from the bag or the bottle, and I'll just chug it down and tell you shit.
Half the time we'd be reviewing beers, and he'd be sitting on the couch behind us, polishing his head with a fucking Lysol wipe.
Help.
Well,
that's what Lysol wipes are for.
I've never doubted that he was insane, so I guess that works.
Again, there was a story. He was telling a story one time. It's in one of our outtake videos about how he was in Afghanistan, and he had a troop that couldn't move. He was bound up because military rations are full of iron.
Bondage.
He couldn't take a dump. He was just bound up. So
Bondage.
Ken, being the Master Chief Warrant Officer he is, stuck his finger. He was Warrant Officer Hook. Stuck his finger in there to try and pull it out for his soldier, and he sat there and he told the soldier, "You better come now, or you're going to get the knife hand."
I don't know where this conversation is
That's
going.
a weird story.
It's just gone dark.
What is happening?
I'm gonna.
This conversation
Dark as hard and shit.
This conversation's gone dark brown.
Help!
Yeah, it's gone.
Dark is an understatement.
Black cock down.
God damn.
The blackest of cocks in the most down way possible. So
Are you
much
talking
down?
about feces on the penis?
I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm mildly intoxicated at this point.
By mildly, do you mean incredibly? Because I feel like
mildly.
I feel like you look like Nick sounds right now.
The only two people that haven't talked in the last while
I look like who?
And Geek.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't want to talk right now.
Yeah.
Rod doesn't even want to smile. He's just angry.
Rod's just going to show you beers because, you know, this is
Summer
Beer Dudes United.
Who's that by? I can't read the brewery.
Anderson Valley.
Here's the sad thing.
Anderson Valley.
Yeah, I'm blind. Putting it up to the camera doesn't help me.
It's Anderson Valley Summer Solstice.
He did that after he first put the can up, and then he said it.
How is it, Rod?
Pretty. I thought you had this. It was pretty good. It's all right.
No,
Anderson Valley does a good job. 6-pack. How much? $4.99.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Just shut it.
Here's the sad thing. I kind of think
minus $2. They paid.
I kind of think right now Rod is more embarrassed to be on this chat than he is on like some other certain people's chats that openly hate black. Well,
Here's the thing about Rod. He knows when he comes in with a bunch of crazy Canadians, he knows what to expect.
Canadians are fun.
Nobody's hit Paul level yet.
Maple
so.
syrup.
No, I mean, I was going to invite him, but I don't want to fucking...
Like I said, Rod, I'm excited to see you in here, and I am sorry that you've met all my friends who are crazier than I am.
I'm glad to catch up with you guys finally and get on the chat.
I don't think we're crazier than you are. We're just different crazy.
Greg, you are the weirdest one of everybody.
Well, he's just really loud.
I disagree.
Yeah, he's just super loud.
It's not just super loud.
I disagree. I just like old vagina. And eating ass.
What a bold declaration right there.
I'm going to tap back up tomorrow if you guys want to check it out.
Did you say bold declaration?
I didn't say I'm a little drunk, Jamie. Just shut up, okay?
He has been hammering the fucking Boston Lagers and the Blood Orange IPLs. Leave him alone.
Yeah, so shut up.
Yeah, you're hardcore.
Anyone want to do a beer trade? Anyone want to do a beer trade?
Yes.
What?
No. Man's price to give away?
What's that? I have a lot of shirts I can send away too, as long as you're up to a double XL.
How about wife swap? Anyone up?
I don't have
anything to trade, but sure.
Even if he did, I probably wouldn't want to do the swap.
See, when the difference is, Chad, when you do that close-up thing, it's like you give everyone fucking snow blindness, and it's not fun.
You know, you hurt my feelings every time you make fun of me, Lee.
No,
I was going
don't.
to come in next year. I was going to take a week off in the summer and come and visit you, and now you can fuck yourself.
Oh, he's still going to come out. He's still going to come down there and skull fuck you.
Chad, you're a fucking albino. You don't have feelings. I don't hurt them. Just calm down.
Oh, he's like a
got
ghost.
Feelings. He's got feelings. They're just at the tip of his penis.
I don't know what the fuck's
It's
happening.
not all about you, Nick. It's not all about you, Nick. Just calm down.
Nick was really sad. He told me he was really sad he was sleeping in the basement, so he didn't get to see me naked when Bubba did.
What the no. All I know is Nick and Greg both don't have their cameras on, which means, well, for Nick's case, Nick is fucking hammered. He's probably like this. He's probably like this. Nick.
I turned my camera on, Joe. I just want to say that Chad squirts black semen. Anyone else want to say anything?
That's why
I just wanted to give Joe the finger. So
thank you.
Yeah, let's all give Joe the
black
finger,
semen is the best semen.
Take it in consideration, buddy.
I gotta tell you, Nick, on good authority, Joe needs 3 fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, up his ass.
Oh yeah.
That makes Joe. That makes Joe
Almighty Ohm has renamed us the Beer Degenerates United, which is probably more true.
That sounds about right.
True enough. Fair.
I gotta say,
Booze lost one of the shirts I sent him.
Well, send him more, Chad. You got a million.
Ashton definitely has some, but they have consistency issues. I've only tried the few beers that Jeff brings down when he comes down for the beer festival.
Your dick has consistency issues.
Then Almighty Ohm says, how about 60 seconds of the BDU groupies, or are they barley bunnies, hop honeys? If I had hop honeys or barley bunnies, I'd be amazed at myself.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Yeah, we have no groupies.
The drunken once is down, right?
Damn it.
What do we have? Chad Steven brings
just look at our YouTube analytics, so we see that we only have 14% women following us.
Yeah.
Hey, are any of them single?
And like I said, according to the Fox, my black semen brings all the girls to the yard, and that is fully not true. Because if it did, I would.
No, they do. It just you just chase them away because you're an idiot.
I am an idiot.
And you deleted his message. That wasn't bad.
Whoa! That was
who deleted the message? Was it me?
Yeah, you said.
1 second.
Apparently you're not fucking inside your computer screen or something. It says message deleted by Albino Rhino.
I was trying to go to his channel. I thought I clicked on go to channel.
Well, you somehow managed.
How did I time him out?
You deleted him and timed him out somehow.
Fox, I'm very sorry. I'm actually drunk. I thought I clicked on go to your channel. I did.
Yeah, well, he can't hear you now.
Yeah. You know why? Because you blocked him.
I didn't block him.
He timed him out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the Fox. I'm very sorry. Like I said,
he can't talk. He can't chat for 30.
I thought I clicked on go to channel.
And
I'm drunk and I'm blind. This is what happens. I'm drunk and I'm blind.
And you see, viewers, this is why we don't let Chad handle the comments on a daily basis. This
true.
is what happens.
This is why I'm not allowed to
talk. That's a great comment. How about you get the fucking time out, you piece of shit?
Whoa.
That was like the comment, too.
Not cool. Yeah.
You can have
It's
that.
really gone out of control, and my only takeaway from this is that Guy has the best glassware out of all of us right
Yeah,
now.
I also want to point something out. West Coast Nick, aka Dan, he says, I can't find one of the shirts you gave me. How disrespectful that is. You sent him a shirt and then he lost it.
I know, he lost it.
Wow, the lack of respect exhibited by Dan.
Here's the thing I want to point out:
this-
is I bought a shirt from Chad and it ripped. So fuck you, Chad, and your cheap shirt.
What shirt did you buy? First off, they're actually good brand shirts. So what did you
seems
buy?
like
Yeah, well, I mean, the wear and tear in the sex
which
clubs
one ripped? Which one ripped?
The orange shirt I had
Okay,
that everyone
and what
thought I was
size-
part of
what
the
size
staff.
was it?
group. I don't know, large. I think.
Was it? Do you think it
Okay,
was?
next time
I'm pretty sure it was.
I'll give you another
medium.
one.
Was it
Oh,
medium?
sexy.
Medium.
I'll give you one, but you have to take it off of my body first.
Well, can I have Agnes do it?
Oh, you don't.
Well, here's the thing. I'm kind of thinking that shirt ripped because of activities in a certain sex club you probably participate in.
No, well, I mean, it
You wear
wasn't.
my shirts in sex clubs because that would be amazing if you did.
I'm not sure if I have, but I promise you, next time I go, I will wear your shirt.
I have to
That
read
seems like a-
point out.
Actually, I have a.
My channel is still sitting at 350, 349. Sorry.
You want me to?
Still-
You want me to? You want me to
One.
sub up to make it an even
One.
350?
One. That's all I need.
All right, I'll consider it. I've considered it. Nope, I'm good.
You fucking fast.
Next time we do a beer trade,
I had
boot
such a good
trade,
time being on this.
I have a few new ones. I'll send you one of those green ones too.
It's so fun.
The new print. And again, the fox. I'm sorry, I did not mean to time you out.
I'm pretty sure he meant to time you out for longer and pretty much block you. But he just
I was trying to go. I thought I clicked on go to channel. Like that's how drunk I'm blind and I'm drunk.
That was a great comment.
What
Why don't you sit over here and time out?
What happens when you're blind and you're drunk? This happens.
Redbeard, you need to stop being a sub whore, and I have more subs than Joe. Thank you.
Is that counting?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is that counting your fake accounts?
Yeah, and including my fake accounts. I'm one up on you right now. Thank you.
That's. I'm happy.
Oh man, the competition's heating up. Who's
Yeah,
gonna be
I'm
the
coming
new
for you.
king of YouTube?
I'm coming for you.
All right, Dan says the amount I wear the other Albino Rhino shirt, you can shut the F up. This is PG chat. I don't know if you know.
Oh man!
Like I said, Dan, the next beer trade we do, I'll send you some of the new shirts, the new prints, the new logo.
Yeah, they're really terrible in quality. Dan also says
of two Asians.
Wow.
He also says if you watch my videos, you'd see that I'd wear the red one a lot. That's the thing. If we watched your videos,
Yeah, that's crazy talk. What's going on there?
And the Pints for Prostate shirt doesn't count. The Pints for Prostate shirt doesn't count. That was the first event I ever did that fully failed. I only donated like $200 that year, and that was only because Jay didn't charge me for the room. If Jay had charged me for the room, I was fucked. I was out money.
wait, Jay Terrio's charging you for rooms? Is there something you want to tell us?
No.
Oh man, I don't want to know what kind of rooms Jay Terry has for money.
The guy that owns Brimstone.
No one cares about Brimstone.
This is like Jay Terrio's running a
Almost
room.
like
People
Brimstone.
don't want to know what the fuck are in those rooms.
Told a secret that I didn't wish he did told, which is Canadians are crazier than Texans.
Who is that?
Mitt.
I don't think that's
I believe
true.
it's Middlefra.
I can't read it all, so I just say Mitt because I can read Mitt. Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
blind.
it's kind of a battle because you get drunk in one of these chats and he's fucking crazy. The man's crazy, but then you get the Canadians like Greg and they're also crazy. Then you get wild fucking back people like Paul and he's also fucking.
Mitt admits that he is one of the milder ones. I'm one of the milder ones too. I'm very mild. I'm a mild type of guy.
Yeah, he's so mild that he fucking randomly times out his own viewers that are saying funny things. He's great.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you're kind of a dictator and a dick, really.
Thanks for the views and subs. Now fucking get out of here.
Wow.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
So much love.
Anybody watching The Defenders? Hey, you started watching it yet?
I watched the whole thing. It was pretty good.
I haven't seen episode 3, I think. Now.
I haven't started it yet, but yeah, it's like last year.
I thought it was pretty good. It made Luke Cage and Jessica Jones even cooler, which was kind of hard to do because they were already super fucking awesome. And then fucking it made the Iron Fist bearable. So I mean, if a series can make,
I don't know why people are hating on them so much.
Well,
the Fox is back again. Sorry, Fox. I'm sorry, Fox.
Yeah, the Fox is back.
Just because the Iron Fist wasn't fully developed in his series, now he kind of gets some character development in this, and he's much more approachable and interesting, and you kind of get where he's coming from as opposed to writing in his series, which was kind of But I mean, still watching Luke Cage beat the fuck out of the Iron Fist, pretty awesome. Fun to watch.
Well, don't tell me yet. I haven't started it.
No, that was in the trailer. It's okay.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
But I will say it does a good job of all the characters. It makes Elektra from the second season of Daredevil actually interesting, and yeah, it was fun overall. It was a good. It was worth the wait.
I'm interested how they're going to work Luke Cage and Jessica Jones based off how they were in the comics. Because now they got that mix in there with Rosario Dawson.
Yep. Yeah, Rosario Dawson's back.
No spoilers, because I
haven't seen it yet. But I know how the comics go, and I know Jessica.
I'm not spoiling nothing. I'm just saying overall, it does justice to all the characters.
And I'm waiting for Punisher to start because Punisher looks pretty good on their team.
Punisher's pretty soon, like maybe in a couple months or something.
Punisher in the show.
Yeah.
The dude from Walking Dead there,
Shane,
John Baratheon, whatever his name is.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
He played like Shane on the Walking Dead.
Oh, Shane, okay.
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't like the Punisher?
Well, you've seen the second season of Daredevil, right, Chad?
No, I haven't watched any Daredevil.
Oh shit! Well, fuck, get on that because you'll see the Punisher.
I'm very far behind on DC shows because I'm more a Marvel fan than a DC fan.
It is a Marvel.
It's all fucking Marvel. What the fuck?
Oh no, I know, but I'm not even. I don't even watch the shows all that much. I mean, what did Chris tell me to watch? There's a whole bunch of shows Chris told me to watch. I started some of them, but I haven't.
Ozark, you need to.
Ozark, I already watched, but all this shit started happening to me in my life, and things just stopped. And the drugs I take make me weird. They make me very sleepy at times. They fuck me up at times, and sometimes I'm perfectly fine. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, blame the drugs. Blame the drugs.
Yeah, but it's I think the Defenders will be part of Infinity Wars 2, Part 2.
Yeah, that's what you have to go.
I am a home brewer, but I'm blind, so I can't read your name properly.
Yeah, I agree. They're
So Nick said that he thinks that a lot of us are home brewers. How many of you guys are home brewers?
I once brewed the Mr. Beer kit.
I got a batch right now fermenting.
I've been in a brewery.
So me and Rod and sort of Greg.
Yeah, sort of Greg.
There's a lot of things.
Oh yeah, stop right now.
I just did a batch. I usually do a small batch. I did a 2.5. I'm like, you know what? For all this, a bunch of did a 5. So I may go bigger next time.
I think
there's like one person
beer trade's coming from Rod Jake.
If I do 5 gallons, I got like 2 cases for just me, and I just can't drink it all.
Beer trades.
Beer trades. So not the homebrew. Not even trade, just homebrew. You give it away. I got people at work asking me to do a peanut butter stout again. I did a couple years ago.
How good was
I will give you my address so fast.
For the peanut butter?
Actually, Rod, one of the beers that we were talking about, like I said, I'm doing a bunch of collabs for the Canadian Mental Health Association.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing collab beers of 12. Well, I'm doing collab beers of 12 different Ontario breweries for it. And one of the breweries we're doing it at, we're going to do a Viva Puff beer, and the other one we're going to do a peanut butter jelly beer.
Oh, okay. We got one of those.
Peanut butter jelly time, motherfucker.
By Viva Puff beer, do you mean Aurora Heart for Flying Monkeys?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it's like.
Okay.
Yeah, right now fermented a dark double IPA, about 8.3%.
The problem with peanut butter beers, I don't know. Did you use the powdered peanut butter for your peanut butter beer?
No, I use the flavor from Brewer's Best. So you put the flavor like the last 10 minutes of the boil, it added enough flavor to it. It's just liquid.
Yeah, see, we bought a whole bunch of powdered peanut butter. That's expensive.
Real.
My pickle, your palate. That's awesome.
What the hell?
It's my hat, bro.
Leprechaun.
Well, it's your hat.
Oh my god. That is so fucking ridiculous.
Entrepreneur.
Oh.
Power.
I could beat your hat if I went into my luggage and shit. I've got a.
It's like it's sitting kind of higher. It's kind of like a pilgrim Irish hat, the way it looks.
That's because he's wearing it so right.
Rhino, the TWB beer. Any plans for that beer yet?
The TWB beer. We've been talking about doing a beer with Medusa hops and with what the fuck is the name? Cashmere hops.
Cashmere hops are good.
Actually, the one we're doing with Wooden Horse is going to be they're just dry Irish stout with cashmere hops. So we're going to take out the Magnum hops and put in cashmere.
And a little bit of coconut stout, actually, baby.
Yeah, that. But what we're talking about with TWB, we also thought about doing like a coconut coffee stout.
That'll be all right.
I think Joe just got a semi on that one.
If you're going to TWB in 2018, I'm going to try to take a day off and go to hang out.
Yeah, like I said, we're all the brewing is going to be in the winter and the spring. So
yeah,
we'll see
how
how
it works out. I'm gonna try it. Come up. Should be good.
Who's yawning?
Rod, we got somebody asking you. The Fox is asking you, what's that brew that you're drinking? I guess, or the way that you're making.
The one I'm making is actually, I'm calling it like a dark double IPA because I used some dark malts that I wanted to use for it. And it's a double IPA in all other regards. So it's 8.3 ABV, 80 IBU. Should have a nice bitter crispness to it, but I like that dark side too, with some of that little extra from the malts to give it a little bit of that kind of coffee or dark type kick. What do you say, Red?
I want to try that beer.
It's fermented right now. Bubbles are
sounds really good.
And Jimmy Jazz is asking you.
Yeah. So, what breweries am I working with? I'm going to be brewing with Exchange Brewing Company,
Megan
Brewing Company, Cayman Kettle, Plan B, Nickelbrook, TWB. So together we're bitter. Highlander Brewing Company, Wellington Brewing Company, Cameron's Brewing Company. What are the other three? What are the other three? I can't even remember off the top of my head.
You going to Bench?
Yes, I'm going to Bench. You're right, Bench Brewing Company. Then we also have Sawdust City, and
how about Molson? You going to Molson?
No, not Molson, and Silversmith.
Nice. You going to Oast?
No,
Miss Chad, is that
yes.
Oast said no.
Do you have all 12?
I have 12, but if I get more, I'll get more and do the more. Like, the more I get, the more I'll do.
It sounds like a calendar thing now if you're doing 12. You can raise some money with a calendar on that one. I'm just saying.
And that's the thing. Actually, the joke has always been for years that we were going to do an Albino Rhino beer review naked calendar. And I made the joke one night when I was casting by myself, and then Drunken One joined. And Kendra Jensen and her husband Brad Jensen went off on it. And Brad's like, yeah, you got to do this. And so did Kendra. And he's like, I know what I'm getting my wife for Christmas. And she's like, I'm excited. And I actually have a photographer in Ridgeway that wants to take the pictures. So
thank God. Thank God. I thought I was doing it.
I just threw up everywhere.
Well, Chris, you'll actually be in the calendar.
Nope.
Oh,
this is the single worst idea you've ever had in your life. And you've had a lot of shitty ideas.
Like holding bottles.
Okay, I'll be in it.
No. So, I support your channel and everything, but I'm not buying a calendar.
Yeah, nope. I don't care what it's for, but nope.
I'm going for a pee again.
I'm going to have all the Coors Light.
Just saying, Chris,
sharing.
Just saying, Chris, this might land you a certain quote-unquote.
There you go. It's okay.
Redbeard just wanted to let you know that he's going to go touch himself.
Hey, there's Benji.
Only for a second, but look, the dog
for a second. Huh? Takes more than a fucking second to piss.
The dog's like, seriously, why am I?
Okay, Lee, what were you saying?
Say, Chris, this appearance on the calendar might land you a certain quote-unquote chickie.
The Fox, the only Alaskan beers I've drank. What's that Alaskan brewery that hits
Smoke Porter?
Oh, wait, there's Anchorage Brewing Company.
Not
it's
not Anchorage. It's
I've had their stuff.
Is it Maui?
No,
it's Hawaii. What am I thinking of?
No, there's Alaskan Brewing.
There's one brewery in Alaska that hits Ontario once in a while. I've had like a Dark Star Stout or something from them. I'm gonna have.
Is it the one with the Eskimo on the bottle?
What are you talking about?
Apparently that
Dark
was too
Star
racist.
Oatmeal Stout. That's Fremont.
No, not Dark Star.
No, well, that's what you said. Alaskan Stout is from Alaskan Brewing Company, which I mentioned. I've had their smoked porter, which was.
Let me quickly jump on to Google here and see what I can find. I'll know it as soon as I see the name, but I can't think of it off the top.
Guy has a little friend in his shirt. That's so cute.
Oh. If Nick did that, would it be his penis?
What? Why do you think my camera's off?
Because his penis is touching his chin. Yeah.
What the fuck?
They laugh, but he actually has a big tripod.
Midnight Sun.
Wait. How do you know if the camera's off or that's not just his dick up against the camera with a tattoo?
I've had 2 or 3 beers from Midnight Sun. That's the only Alaskan brewery.
I brought up their barley wine aged in bourbon barrels. I think we had them.
Yeah, you brought up one, and there's been 2 that have been at the LCBO, so I've had 3.
Was somebody afraid of my dog talking while I was gone for a second? That way my beard?
No, there's just way too much background noise going on. That's why I muted you.
I would love to try more Alaskan.
Otherwise, no one can hear you peeing.
Is it okay now?
I gotta go pee. I'm leaving the chat in Lee's hands.
Oh,
Okay,
come on, give me a chance.
And here's the thing. It looks like another gauntlet's going to come down because this has appeared in.
That is a great
Oh
beer.
boy,
Great beer. Now I gotta go.
that is awesome.
He wants to leave his penis in Lee's hands.
Guys, well,
Nick,
Chad's
you are the
gone
most
to-
offensive piece of shit in this entire chat. And I love you.
No, I'm
Guys,
not.
well, Chad's
No, you
gone.
are at
Can
this
we-
Really? Have you seen the other people that are in this chat?
I choose not to look directly at them.
Way to throw salt on everybody else, Nick, you dick.
Yeah, Nick,
Nick, you're a piece of shit.
Who's the bus driver? It's Nick.
Hey guys, I hear Nick wants to discuss necrophilia. Let's do it.
Whoa.
Well, we were already talking about incest.
Lee, you're in charge.
Wait,
the
Nick,
Fox
are you
says-
saying necrophilia and incest are the same thing?
Not really.
That looks good, Lee. That looks good.
No, except for if that's the case, then I'm sorry for your loss.
The Fox, where are you located at? I'm curious. He says he manages a liquor store. Talking about Alaskan beers. Is he in Alaska?
He is a
Well, he manages a liquor store. Yeah. I don't know.
How did Redbeard hurt your feelers?
Fears.
Because you fucked his wife.
I didn't fuck anyone's wife.
Redbeard.
Really? You've never fucked anyone's
Dude,
wife?
I don't think so.
I thought you were going to scream out like, my penis is inverted. It's physically impossible.
Girlfriends, but never actual wives. I've never gone,
How do you pronounce Ninilchik? He's a Ninilchik, Alaska. Population of 883 people of 2010, probably around 1,000 people. That's,
Oh, has he ever fucked an Eskimo?
Apparently, I did fuck his wife. All right.
Or an Eskimo's wife.
It must have been a while ago because my penis has not seen a vagina in quite some time.
the Fox
right now.
The Fox. How is the I guess beer scene there? Do you guys just have?
Are any of you guys going to bed or anything soon? Because I know the Mitt wants to get in, and I know.
I don't know, but I appreciate it if you just shut your fucking mouth while I'm asking the Fox questions.
Not just yet, but I'm hold on. Not just yet, but I'm
I
getting
wanted
there.
to, the Fox is in an Alaskan city that has like 1,000 people in it, and he manages a liquor store.
And I am in North Bay, Ontario.
For fuck's sake!
Somehow,
And I wanted to ask
I fucked his wife.
Oh, what?
I
what
wanted
the
to. I
fuck?
wanted
North
to.
Bay, Ontario, you fucking special.
I wanted to ask.
You're still in Ontario.
Northern Pipeline.
My question would be, how is the beer scene there? Do you get like actually other brewers from the States, from Canada? What is your shelves look like on? That's a little place like that. I'd be curious to see.
Drunken one. Hold on.
Now, hold on. Now, hold on.
Yes, oh my God. Hell
You
yeah.
gotta gotta do the calm version of Lance. Can't get
Beer scene is popping there.
Hey.
Now hold on. I'm the moderator. Now hold on.
Oh my god.
He says he loves Eskimo ladies, and the beer scene is popping there. So.
Jamie has something to say.
Jamie has a heart-to-heart thing to say.
Jamie, we're gonna need you to say something. Open your mouth.
Jay.
Open your mouth.
Already said it.
Please say something.
Are you serious?
Did someone just fart?
You can hear what I said.
Fart.
Yeah, they did.
I did just fart.
I'm upgrading my internet on Friday.
Oh wow!
So
All right.
hopefully.
Oh, you're going to cable internet? No more dial-up for Jamie.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a 4K camera?
Yes.
Oh,
I hear they're great in low light.
Oh, look at Nick making fun of red
Amazingly
beer.
impressive in low light. You have no idea, man. It's
It is the greatest camera ever, but it is orange.
Nick,
you know what?
Burn it out. You burn it out.
You know what, Terry? No matter how long we chat with you, forever it's going to be remembered your very first time on here with your new 4K camera.
The
when
orange
you were going
screen.
on about it, and it was completely orange. Just so you know, that'll live forever.
I'll give you that. But now it's
Flash orange paint onto your new camera.
Seriously, if you open up about something at all and they start to make fun of you for it, they'll never let you fucking forget it. It's just like as soon as you start talking about
it's just
the
like
size of your penis,
good buddy
you're drunk
Eric
enough.
will never give up the fact that he is Freddy Krueger.
Nick, I'm gonna need you to take that giant piece and tuck it into your pants. That's
Yeah,
what we're gonna need from you.
and here's the thing about Nick. No matter what you do, he's going to go for the low-hanging fruit because he's just that kind of asshole. He's gonna chomp on that low-hanging fruit.
Some bastard.
And bring it up every time.
Sorry, Lee, I don't jump on fruit.
Nick, you piece of shit.
That's not what I've heard.
Tripod.
The Fox says, "Fuck Nick, he's a piece of shit." He also has Molson and Deschutes in Sierra Nevada and Samuel Adams in New Belgium. So.
I kind of think that some of that comments were true.
I feel like, probably.
Actually, say that.
Like, come on, he's in the
But I
middle
mean,
of
you know,
nowhere in Alaska. You think he has Sierra Nevada and Deschutes? Nah.
But I mean, and also the comments are scrolling up really fast, so we're gonna miss some stuff. So
The comments are scrolling really fast.
they're just really throwing it up there, man. It's going quick.
Albino, because that's what people like to call you. They don't call you Chad or Rhino. I'm gonna need you to go and fucking time out someone in the chat accidentally again, real quick. If you got time.
Yeah, get on that, Santa.
You know what? The only person that actually calls me Rhino of all of them is Drunken One.
Well, I guess
that is true because he's drunk.
What the fuck? What the fuck would Lance Celeste call the albino rhino?
He calls me albino too.
Does he? Okay. He doesn't call you albino beer review guy.
With drunken. With drunken.
Does anybody call you albino?
First.
We're here at the albino elephant PC reviews. No wonder. Now, if you take a horse and then you add 7 and you eat an ice cream bar, what do you guys think?
Microwave.
Like what? Lance, say that again.
I'd say oven.
Are those words supposed to go together?
I think 3.14, the value of pi. There we go.
Who doesn't like an ice cream pie?
The Fox says right now I have this for Deschutes Pacific Wonderland Lager Inversion IPA, fresh squeezed, and their American Wheat Ale. So
there you go.
Isn't Deschutes the one with obsidian?
Yeah,
Yes.
Obsidian Side, and then they have the Black Butte Porter, which is amazing.
Don't be racist, Joe.
So I feel like the Fox wants to
Black
get in
beer.
here, so I'm going to relinquish my spot on the panel, and I'll bid you all
That's why,
good night.
that's why you're such a good former king. Like you
I'm going to jump off too, so you can get 2 in. So.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I know Paul.
Get a finger in.
I'll tell Paul right now because I know he was like, "Oh, I gotta get up."
All I gotta say to you is, Rod, stop trying to compete with me, motherfucker. Jesus
I go where Lee goes.
God damn it!
If you want in it, you gotta find me so I can send you the link. On Facebook,
Lee's my segue out.
On Facebook, I'm just albino rhino.
And just because
review at at gmail.com. So if you can find me, I can give you the link because I won't.
Drunk is out of drunk. I might want to jump in too.
Yeah, drunk.
You don't say nothing wrong jumping in a hangout.
But yeah, the link I won't post it in the comments section here. But if you can get a hold of me, I will give you the link.
Drunk is on. He's on Google Plus too. If you do him through Google Plus, like I did for you, Albino, you might be able to find him there.
Nice.
And just because there should be 3 heads of the dragon, I'm gonna head out as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
jeez.
Right now.
Nick has to go jack off.
Nick, have a great time with your 73-inch penis, and also
there's so much love in this chat.
I hope you make it to the bed.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow night. Like 9 o'clock.
Hey, Joe.
9 o'clock.
Joe, he's got a pole vault to get.
At least
I should be around.
Is that too late for you?
No,
you
9's fine.
on by then, or what?
Yeah, I should be good by then.
Rod, take care. Good night.
Rod, are you doing a stream tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern.
The funny thing about it though is no albinos allowed.
No albinos, no albinos.
Yeah, no albinos allowed.
You guys want to jump on? We'll send you the link.
All right.
That is
Joe's my admin man, so Joe sets up all the list.
Yeah, no, this is not encouraged, Rod. This is not encouraged on a professional.
You know where this is going. You know where it's going to go.
You know, every time you invite me, I just make fun of Eric most of the night.
Well, yeah, but that's all right.
Why the fuck not?
That's usually what happens.
Eric with a C or with a K, though? Which one?
With both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Wait, does that count with a C or a K?
Albino's against all Eric, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm only against the Eric that wears the fucking Freddy Krueger shirt every single time he's online.
I think he gives you nightmares or something.
He does. Actually, you know what gives me nightmares legitimately? My buddy
Herpes?
dolls.
Nick's penis?
My buddy dolls.
Yes.
I have this thing against
the sun.
I watch.
Did
you say the sun? He said the sun in general.
Awesome. That was fucking awesome.
Beating off the white
Oh, that's the line of the night. The sun in general.
A lake on a sun.
Charity clips on. Get rid of the sun.
Wait, Chad, how many of my buddy dolls have fucked you in real life?
All right. Rod, tomorrow will be your Lance Enforcer. If it gets out of control, I'll bring it back with hold-ons.
Yeah.
I got the hold-ons down pat.
I already put it out there with the new description for the show, so.
Sweet. All right, yeah. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good one.
All right, guys. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Rod.
Peace out. Peace out. Woo. Woo.
Get back to 350, Redbeard.
Right. How many subs you have? About 350.
All right, well, fuck you guys.
Nick.
Only not.
Nick, have a good one.
Yeah,
Enjoy your tripod.
Hey, at least I didn't have sub for you there, Redbeard.
Well, I didn't sub, so I guess we're
I'm
even,
so
right?
close
You
now.
didn't sub.
What do I do?
I can't find you on Google Plus. I'd send you the invite, but I can't
On
find
that
you.
note, all right. Now that Paul's here, I'm gonna leave. Like fucking
Caramel coconut.
All right, see you guys.
What?
All right, see you, Nick.
Peace.
Good night, Rod.
Rod left a long time ago.
I'm not in the chat, okay? I'm reading the fucking comments. Leave me alone.
Are you really reading comments though?
Yes.
Somebody did comment.
Oh,
Fucking caramel
good
coconut.
evening, what's going on?
Hello.
Yes, hello. What's up, Stuart? Hello.
I might actually go for a walk. I might go for a walk soon if we don't get 2 more people viewing in. I might go for a walk with my cell phone up to 7-Eleven to buy some hot dogs.
Wait, I don't like this
Do
Paul
it
thing
now.
because Paul's dirtier than I am. I don't like him in this chat. Get out of here, Paul. Get out of here. Shoot.
Got 12 people watching right now. I love it. All right.
I promise I won't
12
say anything. Then he won't say anything dirty. Okay.
Time hot dogs
And
now.
I'll send you the invite if you want to join us, Dan. Again, Mitt, if you want to get in,
bring
I gotta
Dan in here.
send you the link. But it's
Why are we still
Chad,
online?
why did you randomly
We
comment?
have enough room
in
for
the
one
chat?
more anyway.
Yeah.
Why are we still
Dan,
online?
Ron.
I got so much porn I want to share.
when we go offline, you can share as much porn as you want.
Yeah.
Maybe. So what's up, Paul? What are you drinking tonight? I heard you got a little shitty yesterday in the Clueless Drinkers chat.
Well, yeah.
You're like, come on in. I came in half an hour later, and what you call it? Peter was like, oh, he's like, yeah, he had like 12 beers in about 3 hours, and he fucked off. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? See you later. I'm tired. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I never got shitty.
What time
I
was
never
that
got
last
crazy or
night?
anything like that. I just got
They-
It was
they did
early.
an
I just
offline
said, you know
chat.
what? I'm gone.
Yeah,
There
they,
you go,
Clueless
Dan.
Drinker
offline.
did that. Well, he set one up, Clueless Drinker, and then I guess like 3 or 4 people joined, and they were just chatting offline. They never actually sent it live. And like 4 hours later, I was like, "You guys are still chatting offline?" And I hopped in, and Paul had just left, and it was Peter, Craig, Kent, beer reviews, and James.
Okay,
Ryan,
James.
Lion.
One last time. This will be the 4th time I've sent this to you tonight, Drunken One.
So Dan's coming in, so there's another sub whore coming in. I'm just kidding.
West Coast Nick replaces East Coast Nick, the actual Nick.
There's partnerships with the Heavy Seas and Stone.
Yeah, nice.
I was like, it was Best Buy in March. Never mind.
Best Buy in March. Yeah, fucking super
And
fresh.
Dan is here, West Coast Nick.
Oh! Yes, West Coast Nick.
Is he better than regular Nick?
Oh,
I
way
thought
better.
I
Oh yeah.
I don't think we've decided which one's better. This is the West Coast and an East Coast Nick.
No. I like West Coast.
Drunken One
He's more
coming into
personable.
his first.
Well, West Coast Nick doesn't tell everybody all the time how big his penis is.
Yeah,
And then he gets
exactly.
upset
West Coast-
because his
West-
penis is gigantic.
I don't have to because everybody knows it's just that damn good.
Well, I mean, the West Coast.
And Drunken
West
One
Coast
is here
Nick
today.
does-
Drunken One, how's Texas weather tonight?
Texas one is perfect for fucking.
It's warm. It's actually 78. It's actually cooler than it's been in a while.
No, more like 69. Am I right?
Wink, wink. I wish. If we get down to 60 anything, that'd be kind. All right, we fill the room back up. He's the hangout whore. Screw y'all hippies.
No, you are a fucking whore of the hangout. And you should embrace
You know
it, though. It's a positive thing.
He's told us how many hangouts he's gotten into offline. He's like, I've been on everybody's channel.
Derek was like, if I see someone in a hangout, I'm joining that fucking thing.
I joined the homesteading group. I got little old ladies. I got 22% of my people are girls.
Yeah. Are you growing some cucumbers? Invite me. I grow tomatoes.
Why do you fucking say that? Where's my cucumber? Damn it.
I was gonna say, what do they do with the cucumbers?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
He eats the cucumbers.
I don't know which is worse, the fact that I showed the cucumber or the lady said she knew which variety it was. It's called a straight 8, and it's a very straight cucumber, and it's about 8-10 inches long. She has a straight 8. I was like, girl, you know your cucumbers.
Well, she has a very
When she knows if it's solid or soft, that's when you really have to question it.
Yeah, right.
It's like, excuse me,
right?
Excuse me, what is a straight 8? I need more information on this.
Joe, you felt my straight 8 already.
In your case, it's more like a straight 2, max.
Yeah, and it goes inward.
Is this Donna Cucumber 276?
Donna.
I need more beer again.
Yeah, there it is right there, yo. What?
Oh, that's a straight 7.3.
I thought I was playing.
Now, none's better than your homegrown cucumbers. They are fantastic.
Yeah,
And especially when you turn them into pickles and cleanse the shit out of your palate.
I'm doing the pickles.
What was that, Jamie?
What's the average Joe on that?
There's a
map?
dog in the hangout.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I like how he puts his dog up, and the dog's like, seriously, I don't fucking want to be here. I'm not going to look at this camera. If you don't want to call what that is a dog, I'm not even sure at this point.
Are we that rat
I just listened to it in the back. Are you talking shit about my dog? I don't even know if it's a dog. So maybe.
My dogs are 16 and 18 weeks old, and they're 3.
You guys are a bunch of bastards! Oh my god.
It's such a cute
rat.
He just shits you and he's awesome. Fuck y'all.
No, it's a cute rat.
You go to hell. Go to hell! Crack it open. Stonehammer. Pilsner.
You know who would really like that? The Chinese.
Koreans like dogs.
What is wrong with you?
I was gonna say it's a multi-purpose dog. You use it as a mop and
Are
also
you-
as a rug.
Dad, are you drinking juice or is that an IPA?
Me?
Oh no, this is a pale ale.
That's what I'm going right there.
Fruit ale, I should say. Yeah, I'm going fruity.
Stonehammer. Pilsner. One of the best pilsners in the world right here, in my opinion. It's so good.
What Pilsner are you drinking?
Best and Pilsners do not go together.
So no, this is
It's the Stonehammer Pilsner from Gelp, Ontario.
It's from
Well.
Is it from Gelp?
It's not a normal Pilsner. It's like it's fucking malty as
How
hell.
in the
It's
fuck
like
do we have a full room
butterscotch.
again? Like how have we had a full room like all night?
Because you rock, Rhino. You rock.
Bro, young
Chad.
dog.
You rock, Chad.
Pretty sure we set the tone with that amazing anal lysis of the Boston Lager and followed us in droves.
It was a pretty good anal isis of the Boston Lager. Now that the room is full, though, I can't take my cell phone with me to 7-Eleven.
Well, log out and go in with your cell phone.
No, that's not going to happen.
What do you think? The fox is gonna pop in while you're gone?
No.
He's trying to get him. Bless his heart.
Was he trying to get in?
Yeah. Well, we're full again. We're full again.
I feel like the Fox has other priorities. His last comment is, "LOL, I can't wait to get off work in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go smoke a nice fat bowl of ganja, drink some beer,
and do some fishing. Yeah, let's make fishing. Yeah, do some fishing. Right?
What beer? Oh my God! It's Tits beer was Tits beer.
It's you've had too
What
much.
happened right there?
He's got a better game plan than all of us do. Shit. He's got.
What is your choice? What is your choice of beers for that drinking after work?
Yeah. All right.
Is that a general question you actually asked?
No, just the Fox. The Fox. What would you want?
I think he's gonna do some fishing too.
Whatever.
What time is it where you are, Fox?
He wants beer with fish in the beer.
Or are you doing night fishing?
He's gonna drink a beer with the polar bear right beside him.
I'm not sure he's gonna do some night fishing, I guess, unless he's in one of the parts of Alaska where it's
You and me go
daytime all the time.
Or maybe he means he's gonna pull some pussy. Or pull some fish. Actually,
Yeah, that's. I mean, he needs to clarify because half of us are hammered, the other half are just Polish. So.
I think Greg is filling both of those voids.
Yeah.
Get to top.
That's
what I do.
That's one thing he does do well. Maybe too well at times.
You and me going fishing in the dark.
There's eight people watching right now, and there's 10 of us in the chat. So I wonder how many are actually watching us.
So
comment.
So
how many of you guys in the chat are? How many of you guys in the panel are actually watching the chat right now?
I am.
I have it open right now for sure. It's slow in Alaska
we
at the
probably
moment,
have, we
and
probably
tourists
have like
left.
3 viewers at the moment.
Wait. To a Chinese restaurant, that thing is dinner. I'm assuming they're talking about Redbeard's dog.
Wow,
I was not aware that Redbeard had a dog.
What the hell?
You bastard!
That shit!
All right. So somebody
Leave
popped
that
out.
dog alone. He's awesome.
That dog did originate in China anyway, so we just.
I think it did. Yeah. They were trying to grow
So
a larger
Dan,
more
It's
edible.
been Canadianized.
Dan,
Makes it worse.
Dan, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I became one of those.
Oh, you're a
people.
married man now.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, you know what?
My condolences, sir.
I have 2 things to say to Dan. Dan, first off, let me turn my camera on. First off, congratulations, you're married. Second off, what the fuck are you doing? This is your second marriage. I'm not getting married again. Ever.
All right.
You know, I waited 7 years to get married, and I figured, I might as well do it again. Because the first one was
she finally hit 18, so I figured.
Well, no, it was actually.
You didn't learn from your first mistake.
I waited until she was 18 and a half. I mean, come on.
I'm online, so I'm not going to say that. I'm going to send it to Dan on Facebook so he can get angry.
The man is happy. Leave him alone.
No.
God damn it!
He just got married.
I am a very sarcastic Irish. And I have to get this out of my system because it's there now that he said that.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
My tickle is pickled.
Yeah, well, he's got to watch his manners on.
And again,
on
that's
TV,
something that isn't known publicly, so it's between me and him.
Yeah. I can't imagine what that might be. I'm sure it was a quite snide remark.
It was, but it was made in love.
And he got a good reply back for that.
Nice.
That's why I did it privately, because it was made in love.
I totally get it. And as you see, I'm laughing about it. So,
Mitt, are you still online, Mitt? Because if you are, there's a space for you. There's a space for you, Mitt.
Yeah,
off a long time ago.
There's a nice tight space you can fit right in between.
Hopefully, didn't fuck off.
Oh, we know who's drunk here.
Well,
I'm shockingly sober.
See if you can get Fox in. Fox has been following the chat closely, and
Does the Fox is at work? I don't think the Fox wants to join. And again, if people want to join, they have to find a way for me to find them.
What in the fucking shit? He wants to sell my creatures at the Orientals? What is wrong with you, Fox? What is wrong with you? That's my dog.
Well, obviously he's not
It's an entrepreneur and he has a power on him.
Oh, they're obviously not part of the Fox and the Hound. That's for damn sure.
The best part is this is the quietest I've ever seen Paul in his entire life.
I know. What's up with
you just got home. Paul, you hadn't been home for long, have you? You just got off work.
No, I haven't been to work in 3 days. I've been suspended for a while. It's been great.
What did you get suspended for? Did you fuck up another?
Yeah, what
fuck
happened?
Up another machine?
Just some random bullshit, backstabbing kind of stuff, and I'm planning on
he had sex with his boss's wife.
Yeah, I'm planning on giving my 2 weeks notice in next on Monday, whether I find a job or not, because I'm done. I just don't care anymore.
Good answer. Right. What's the
I am off from work all
Pull
this
your dick out.
full time. There's no jobs this week. It's nice. Randomly. It's fine.
So I'm thinking about basically just putting my 2 weeks notice in, fixing the house up, calling the fucking someone to appraise the house, and just selling everything and leaving. Bye. I'm done.
I've had 4 appraisals of my house, and they've ranged from 118 to 145.
Jesus,
that's quite the range.
$200, man. I'll buy your place.
Yeah.
I'm just,
well, if I can get enough money to pay the mortgage off, I'll be happy. So that's good enough by me.
There you go.
I could just give 0 fucks at this point in time, so I'm done.
I live in an apartment over top of the work building that my boss owns, and he's my landlord. Like, I'm freakishly okay in that whole department.
Well endowed.
I'm laying rent. Like, it's not. I've never had a complaint. It does the job. It does the job.
Greg,
he's living right now. Tell your friends.
Redheaded, and he's part Irish. He's not well endowed.
Well, if you judge a man by the size if you judge a man's penis by the size of a dog, he'll be very well endowed.
Hey, I'm 100% Irish. I'm just speaking for all Irishmen.
I resemble that remark. Damn it! They used to be
Irish and half Scottish. The Skyrish combination makes a freakishly just
angry, garbled, incoherent, drunken man with a small penis.
Are you talking to me again? Damn it! I thought we were cool like that.
God damn you! I am
Also,
my pronunciation of the English language is pretty goddamn good.
Also, if you want to, please subscribe to Redbeard.
Oh yeah, I might add. While ago, when your numbers were changing, I was. See, Joe said, "Well, I subbed you and I unsubbed you and I subbed you and I was doing a little bit of that while ago." So that 148, 149 thing, or excuse me, 348, 349 thing. That was me. What do you think I'm doing? I was just hanging out in the chat. You know?
Paul, the Fox is asking what you did. However, just so you know, so you don't answer it, Greg has already said you do dead bodies.
He said, what do you do, Paul? Dead bodies. Yeah,
dead bodies.
Much, yeah.
Correct.
Likes his girls like he likes his mate.
Cold
and purple.
Go to bed, Lee.
I don't think Lee ever said he was specifically going to bed. He just said he was leaving the hangout.
Moving to Canada, Paul?
He was leaving.
Yeah, I see.
Sausage kill bossa type thing is making me rather hungry. for sure.
Yeah,
Chris brought me a bunch of kielbasa a while ago that his dad bought in Hamilton, and I ate most of it. But I have a little bit of the thing still frozen in the freezer, and I think I'm going to put it in the frying pan tomorrow.
No, that was you, Chad, as opposed to Albino or Rhino. Were you eating those not the paninis? They were something else. It was like the ravioli things that you were cooking like
pierogies.
Pierogies. My wife got me some pierogies, and I tried them. They were damn yummy. They were like
Pierogies are
are
a way of life for the Polish folk.
Okay, I never tried them. So late one night, I was getting pretty tossed, and I figured I'll go ahead and try it too. So I threw them in there with a little oil. And one side went really well, and it was browning up real nice. And I flipped them over to the other side, which is a little more round than the first side. And then all of a sudden, the smoke alarms went off. And I was like, "Shit!"
Tonight I had garlic pierogies, and I had spinach and feta pierogies.
Okay, yeah. I gotta expand my variety on those. Those are damn yummy. That's great drunk food.
I didn't have any onions or cabbage, so I threw potatoes.
I prefer just the cheese and potato.
Cheese and potato is good.
Cheese and potato with maybe some bacon in there.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
You can't never go wrong with bacon. Bacon
I
never.
just browned it in butter.
Salute.
I like my pierogies with cheese, Shih Tzu, and I don't know, maybe some bacon. That's it.
Maybe some bacon. You like the bacon?
I started eating them suckers.
I heard it.
I started eating them suckers, and I was going, you know, it would go great with this? Some sour cream. And so here I was, there wasn't much sour cream.
The funny thing is, you had never had pierogies until me and Chris talked about them. But yeah, sour cream, onions, and cabbage are like the three things that you can go with.
Man, that's uptown right there, man. That was good eats. That was good late night drunken eats.
Cabbage is evil.
How's the house there, Chris?
What, my house?
Yeah.
Empty and quiet. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Party at Chris's house.
No dudes.
Hey, anytime anybody wants to go over party at Redbeard's house.
You want to go to
massive empty apartment all the time.
Oh, I can't hear you over Redbeard right now.
Sorry.
The best man in my wedding lives in North Bay. So next time I'm up, I'm calling you.
Do it.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Have a beer.
And he's going to play with your ears.
Have a good night.
My ears are so lonely. Play with them.
But I also have kids. I'm never coming up. So
Seriously, no, dude, anytime. Come to North Bay. If you any of the people in the chat, North Bay, hit me up. I've got places for you to sleep, and I would love to have random guests on my show because it's just fun.
And it's up to me.
Yeah, one day.
For some reason, I can still see Paul leaving his place and going to Redbeard's house. And
you know what? Now that both myself and in the basement are single, maybe me and him can do a road trip up to North Bay next year.
Dude, seriously, that would be fucking awesome. Like, that would be so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, the best.
I noticed he's saying nothing because he doesn't want to, but he's thinking about it at the same time.
No, I'm not expecting it. I'm not anticipating. It's like the way you just said it. It's like maybe, probably not, but maybe. It's like it's like me coming all the way down south to your beer festival. I would love to, but that's like a 5.5, 6 hour drive to get down.
That's not long.
It's long enough. It really is.
All you gotta do is get a hotel.
Most of my
or just get a hotel. Just spend $150.
If he talks to us enough, he can even stay here like Nick does. But anyway,
I would advise to get it against it.
The last couple beer festivals I've gone to, I have made sure and packed my sleeping bag and a sleeping pillow in my car. So if it comes to that point where it's like I can't drive home and I have no hotel, fold down my back seat, lay it all out, I can sleep there.
My house is open. The rules are if you stay at my house, you have to volunteer for the beer festival. However, the thing is, if you stay
Also sodomy.
If you stay at the house, there's a good chance you see a naked albino. There is that.
There's a good chance you will sleep 0 hours if Nick's there.
I was about to say, if Nick is there, you.
If you're in the same room as Nick, you'll sleep 0 hours. But remember, if I'm still in this house next year, I have a 3-bedroom house and I have no kids anymore. So I have 3 bedrooms plus the basement plus the living room plus.
Chad, by the time you have the fest next year, you'll have more kids. Let's just put it out there.
Yeah. Every girlfriend I have,
Don't curse that man.
Will have a child.
Don't curse that man like that.
Well, I can't remember exactly what it was.
Drunken one. The funny thing is, I impregnated my ex-wife 29 times.
We spoke about that.
Sure that's funny.
I've hung out with a couple of y'all jokers late at night.
What did they say?
Out of this group, but
what did they say? Weeds spread faster than flowers.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
That's the thing. I think Rhino knows.
Those lines. I get your point.
Remembers
Yeah, I
at
get
like
your point.
3 in the morning. All I remember doing is yelling out, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
And me sitting in my room laughing at
laughing and laughing as Nick just kept on snoring like he was choking to death on a whale dick. It was amazing.
Maybe that's what his actual dream was about.
Nick does seem like he plays with a lot of whale dicks.
Maybe it was just his gigantic penis.
Here's
For
my
God's
thing
sakes, Nick, is your junk big? I mean, not that I really give a damn, but everybody's been talking about it all goddamn day. Are you like that? Are you that guy?
No, it's the other Nick who was in the chat.
How does everybody know you like
Nick,
really?
Nick isn't here right now, so he can't defend himself. But Nick always talks about how big his junk is. And he gets mad at me because every time he talks about how big his junk is, I talk about how tight his jeans are. And I'm like, anyone that has a giant dick would not wear jeans that tight, Nick. And then he gets angry at me, and it goes downhill from there.
No, but the thing is,
I'm just curious,
No, but the thing is, everyone thinks he has a beer gut, but that's just his dick wrapped around his stomach.
Well,
that's what I've been saying.
The dude actually has a 6-pack.
I'm going to say right now, randomly, boozereviews.ca, you drove 10 hours each way to get married? That 5-hour drive is nothing? No. That's you can't equate that.
Yes, I can.
That just shows you how.
Yes, I can.
That means
5 hours drive is still a long fucking drive.
It just proves how much he loves his wife and how incredibly stupid he is.
Jamie, what's that?
Thank you. You gotta combine those three.
Wait a minute.
That and how much I love the Okanagan and BC.
Stupid.
Obviously, you don't know how to drive in Ontario. We get it because you guys have so many accidents over there. Because you have to drive 5 hours. I get it. I get it. You guys are just stupid. Beer fest. I understand.
He doesn't want to come to my beer fest. He doesn't care about me.
I get it. I get it.
He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about the Ronald McDonald House. I get it.
Wait.
I don't like.
He
is Ronald McDonald.
Meanwhile, I drove 10 hours and went to Cannery Brewing, and I sat there and I drank a beer.
And what's going to happen is if Dan doesn't come here in next May, we can make fun of him for not coming.
But just to clarify, after you got married, did you at least get to fuck all your bridesmaids?
What's that?
Like, you got to fuck all your bridesmaids after you got married, right? She's like, hey, you drove 5 hours to marry me. Here, fuck all my bridesmaids, and you can fuck me, and then we'll all go to bed. I'll suck your dick.
No, it wasn't your marriage, Greg. It was his marriage. It's different.
Now hold on. Now hold on.
Now hang on a second here, fellas.
I'm moderating.
What the hell is you are doing awake still?
What the hell are you still doing online, Chad? Do you realize we are lowering your subscriber base right now?
I don't even care anymore.
Oh, probably for sure. I'm still at 249. I need one more. God damn it!
I just unsubbed.
Nick's dick occupies 3 or 4 other dimensions. You need a special machine to see all.
I'm checking right now. If you really did, I'm not going to.
Why don't you hop on? He's drunk in Vermont. Hop on. I'll want me to post the link for you on.
I just sent him one, but post it on Facebook.
Well, no, it's already posted on Facebook.
You were just fucking other women in Vermont. He doesn't want his wife to know. Luckily, his wife doesn't watch this. So
probably dudes.
Yeah, guys,
I'm not
definitely
saying,
guys.
I'm not
There's
saying
nothing wrong with
Burly,
that.
flannel wearing, bearded
What
guys.
time is it right now? It's almost midnight. We're going to go offline shortly. We're going to keep chatting, of course, but we're going to go offline shortly. So any
It
of
should
you
have
that
been
is
offline
watching,
about 3 hours ago.
it's true, but
Listen,
we did go offline 3 hours ago.
Listen,
For any of you watching
I'm not-
that want to join, I'm going to
Who's
post
going
the join link
offline?
in the chat. You just have to click the join link. If you have a Google account, you can come in. I'm going to post it right now, and then we're going offline. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for interacting with us. And we are going offline now. And of
Chris
course,
Peters,
Listen,
kill
I'm not,
that woman.
I'm not saying you're
Chris,
sexually
you kill
underage
that woman,
people,
go
just
fuck you,
really
man.
young people.